She woke up at noon with her tail in a twist. Chat was yelling, "Girl, you exist." 7 empty cans and a ramen shrine. She said, "Okay, maybe outside is fine." Her fox ears twitched at the front door light like it was a boss fight level 99. She put on shoes for the very first time and asked her mods, "Is sunlight a crime?" She packed 3 snacks and a backup screen, a gamer chair, pillow for emotional needs. Her neighbors waved and she waved back weird, then whispered, "NPCs are real out here." She's gonna touch grass, log off at last. No raids, no gotcha, no keyboard smash. She's gonna touch grass, try not to crash. A fox girl loose in the world so vast. Chat said pog, and she said alas. I'm going outside to touch some grass. She saw a bee and declared it sus. Tried to report it, but there was no discuss. A dog walked by and she bowed with class, then stepped on a leaf and yelled, "New patch." She found the lawn and approached with care, like treasure was hidden somewhere in there. One tiny poke with her fingertip, then she screamed, "It's got texture. I'm out, I quit." But then the breeze did a little dance and sunlight sparkled on her pajama pants. She sniffed a flower, sneezed real fast, and accidentally face planted into the grass. She's gonna touch grass, log off at last. No raids, no gotcha, no keyboard smash. She's gonna touch grass, try not to crash. A fox girl loose in the world so vast. Chat said pog, and she said alas. I'm going outside to touch some grass. Her tail got pollen, her shoes got mud. She named one rock Sir Pebble the Good. She missed her desk, but she had to admit the outside world had pretty good graphics. She finally touched grass, survived the blast, unlocked fresh air and a vitamin stash. She finally touched grass, made one squirrel laugh, then ran back home for a victory bath. Chat spammed hearts as she raised her glass. Same time next year, I'll touch more grass.
Hello. Oh no! Did I just prepare a close-up of my footsies? Totally by accident. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi everyone. Hey David, hey Grim, hey Tiva. How are you guys doing? Welcome to our Saturday commentary stream. Let me get myself in position. Right here. Ta-da! David!
Bob, can I ask you a question? Sure. Did he make you come?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
Thank you, David, for the 7 months of support. I appreciate you. Let's get right to it. This is day 3, or episode 3, of the interviews conducted on the Lolcow Bus channel regarding the Pearadise stuff. And we're trying to get through it, but it's been a slow process. They've actually done a good job. I'll give credit to them. They got some really crucial people up there. And we've been hearing from all sides of it, so. I'm still stealing LCU content. Oh gosh, Ron, why don't you show up when we do like other topics and then tell me that? Oh wait, you can't. You can't because that would be lying. How you doing though, Ron? Hope you're doing alright.
Texted him nonstop asking for money, has treated like still after. She said
their kids for 9 months.
Ladies, I just want to bring something.
So to bring you guys back to where we were at when we left off, I think it was last Tuesday, we were watching their 3rd stream on the subject, and in this case we were hearing the side of these 2 girls, the one at the bottom middle and the one at the top left. Those 2 are the ones that have been at the house in Pearadise. They are here to defend Stefan, the owner of Pearadise. So that's where we left off.
Up when we started talking about all this, right? You know, we were talking about potentially getting Stefan on our platform at the very beginning, and I would say a good 20% of our audience started hating because we wanted to get both sides of the story, and I thought that was so crazy. And
is this called versus survivors because it was proven? No, it's just what they call themselves, and it is in line. It is in line with the docuseries that is coming out on the 10th, which is exposing this darker side of Pearadise. And they're called survivors because there's a lot of accusations against Stefan. Obviously, I'm putting it on the title because that is how they are. That is how these girls are portraying themselves, okay? Because there is accusation of rape. There is accusations of like harassment. There's a lot of accusations being made on Stefan for the kind of suspicious things that he's doing over on at his house and around this body positive community. So they do portray themselves as survivors. That's why we put it there like that. But do we know the truth? No. And we're trying to figure that out through these interviews, and then we're probably going to go through the accusations, the website that he built around these accusations, and all that stuff. So yeah. Hello, Ravi. Thank you. Welcome in.
wrong, but there are people out there that immediately say guilty or not
Exactly.
guilty. And you got to hear the evidence. You got to hear everyone's side of the story before you come to a conclusion.
Yeah, because I'm not up here being like, that's what I'm saying. It's not even about like Team Stefan. Like, I have my own relationship with Stefan. He has done nothing to me. I've only seen him be respectful, kind, making sure that everyone's okay. Like, and I also say, like, I feel like I've been fair enough to everyone, what he's done wrong and what he's done right. It's the fact that these women obviously don't want his side because they know the truth, that these two women came out of the house, or three women or whatever, came out of the house with this plan, or and separately. Oh wait, no, Cece was after, but Savvy was the first one. She had this plan. She told these girls, and it exploded. It did, like, a whole Me Too movement exploded, and now they can't go back. They have to lie. They have to do, because how dare they? How stupid do they look, being like, oh shit, I lied. Oh shit, I sent this message. Oh, actually, I did want to have sex with him. Actually, I did text in the group chat a week later or whatever it was that I had a sex dream about how we had an orgy. Like, you can't. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I asked Peggy this question. I said, if Stefan came out and took accountability for what he's being accused of and apologized, can he be redeemable, right? Would you forgive?
Only cardio happening with this one is how fast that mouth runs. Oh god.
Him? And she said,
no, I'm sure all these bigger ladies are super healthy, as he.
yes. So let me ask.
They're only eating like healthy things like salad, and when they have any sort of carbs, I'm sure it's like a small portion. You know, they're making the healthy decisions, you know?
You the same question. If these women came out, took accountability, said that they overreacted and they were wrong, would you forgive?
Never, because we know what happened, and how dare they try to do that to a man. And I would never, as a woman, do that to
oh god, a bacon salad. So like, instead of lettuce, it's bacon. No.
someone. Never. That makes you a disgusting person, and you are using the fact that you're a woman, using the fact that this man has a lot to lose, has money and the status and all this stuff. It's sicker than sick, right? And then you have.
They claim that you guys are in a cult, right?
Yeah, such a cult. We played Uno. We played Uno together.
Okay, so what about the opposite side, right? Let's say this docuseries comes out and it provides like undeniable evidence against Stefan. How would you feel then?
Undeniable evidence against Stefan. I don't know if they can do that. I'm not sure if the documentary is going to go deeper than what's already been provided online, but I guess we'll find out. There's only 4 more days left until the docuseries is out. I'm going to need someone to host the docuseries for us, because I'm pretty sure it's region locked. I would really love to see it. It's going to be on HBO Max on June 10th. So I'm really looking forward to that.
So
we have been covering this.
Literal videos and proof and like whatever, of course. But what I'm saying is, I see where it started, right? The proof is like, and it's only gotten bigger from there. So how am I supposed to believe the things that came after you? Nothing was heard before Sav did that. Before she put that thing, then everyone started coming out trying to be a part of it, because that's what women do too. Like, obviously people want attention and stuff happens, but
that is usually how it goes, though. A lot of victims, a lot of people stay quiet until someone else is brave enough to voice what happened to them, and then a lot of other people feel more comfortable saying, oh yeah, this happened to me too. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's all true. A lot of people feel comfortable going against someone with lies when someone comes forward with the truth as well. So it's like, yeah.
The main group,
It can go both sides.
like the people that are really the ones who said something, every single one of them are, you can tell that that didn't happen. So then of course, like maybe some other people were like, oh, at a bash, he tapped my butt, whatever. But like at the end of the day, the main like things that he was accused of didn't happen. So everything else came afterwards.
Well, I'm just saying, right? Like, let's say it does come out and the evidence is undeniable. Would you still stand by him?
No, I was, if I knew for a fact that Stefan had R-worded or really sexually assaulted someone, not a butt tap, I think that is like forgivable, especially if he says sorry. Then yeah, I wouldn't be friends with him, and I would cut off contact. I'm a woman. I support women, but I also am a woman who supports a man who doesn't deserve to be like taken down for what things that he didn't do. I'm not doing that. Like, so as of course, if the documentary comes and there's some video or something or text proof, real proof, of course, like I'm not going to deny that. But also,
people seem to forget that we are humans. Yes, we go live on TikTok. Yes, we are putting ourselves out there, but people only see a small snippet and they don't see the behind the scenes. Like with the trailer, I didn't know they were going to use my 911 call. That's
it
me.
was crazy. It was
I
crazy.
didn't know.
Your 911 call. I don't even know about this 911 call. And you know damn well he fed her real good for her to be sticking up for him like this. She is like going all out, right? To the point where she's saying things did not happen when she was not in the room to make sure that they didn't. Like, she is going super far to say that he has done nothing to these women when she has no way of knowing 100% sure that it didn't happen, right? So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. If I 100% trusted someone, I would still not go out of my way to say I know exactly what happened when I wasn't there. Like, it is a whole new level of defending someone, right? As Ipu says, was gonna say, gotta watch out for the ones who jump on a bandwagon. 100%. A lot of people come forward with lies simply because they don't like the person or for clout. How many times have we seen that, right? In the VTuber community, people being accused of whatever, or even just the streamer community, the live stream community, things happening at TwitchCon that are really suspicious, and then a woman comes forward saying, oh, me too, it happened to me too, when it turns out it didn't, right? It's all for attention, for clout. People are desperate because it's such a competitive space. It happens a lot.
Yeah, I made the call.
And can you explain why?
Yeah, what was the
Like,
911 call about?
Explain why Cass felt how she felt, and the fact that they're using that is disgusting.
Cass was ridiculed by Piggy and them. We both were. I received death threats constantly on my old account. Like, I received death threats on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere anyone can get a hold of me. I shut everything down at one point because we were getting death threats for saying, hey, this isn't what happened. This is actually what happened. Cass and I, we were in group chats, video calls.
Hey,
after the fact. And Cass ended up attempting to commit suicide. She was given medications by a friend, and she took them, all of them, and she took a full bottle of Benadryl. I was downstairs. Stefan ran upstairs, screamed my name. We go up. I tell him to unlock the doors. I tell him to get the gate ready. I call 911. I start doing chest compressions, sternum rubs, trying to get her up, trying to get her focused. We took a chair, put it on the bed behind her so I had a hard surface to try to push against to do compressions on her. I couldn't get her off the bed. Like, that shit was traumatizing as fuck. And it's because Hickey and all them sat there and ridiculed her. They said that Cass and I were bringing in underage girls for Stefan to, oh, great.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That takes a toll on you. I locked myself in my room for weeks because I was so depressed over everything.
Absolutely horrible that you went through that experience. But I mean, that's literally what happens when there is an SA allegation or an R-word allegation, and you come out and you say, hey, look, I know that's not true. I witnessed it. You're going to have a portion of the internet that has been traumatized and affected by such things that are just going to emotion.
Did Tina do something with her hair? Great. Great. Hey, Valcora. Weird to death threat someone who tiptoes around death's door frequently. Yeah, of course, all the death threats are completely extreme, right? A lot of the internet just goes really crazy over these type of situations. Of course, none of that is justified.
React to that and attack you. I see that happen almost in every single story. But I do want to defend the people making the film for the trailer. I know the trailer you criticized, right, for them adding that 911 call. they're
It would have been nice.
they're
Like,
just
that makes-
trying to chop it up to make the trailers
I get it.
exciting as they possibly can, right?
get it.
Now, if it's in the film and it's portrayed the wrong way, then we got a problem, you know?
Yeah,
Because
no,
they just need to know.
it's so frustrating because I was the one that was there. I saw everything. I lived here in the house. Like, after all the allegations started coming out, the timing is just funny. Piggy had just gotten banned from the server because she kept asking people for money.
Literally,
And all of a
literally.
sudden, we leave the house and she starts, after my birthday trip, she starts pinging all of us.
I'd also like to understand, I hope that Piggy addresses these accusations of her asking for money on the server, because that seems to be a very common one, right? I've seen the LCU throw that at people as well, like, she's apparently been asking for money, like, I don't know that, right? I really would like to see Piggy's perspective on that. Is she against Pearadise but still has a banner of it? No, none of these. Okay, so these two girls are defending Pearadise, and obviously this girl is at Pearadise right now. So the home that you see behind her, on the girl at the bottom middle, is Pearadise. That is Stefan's house.
Wanting to know tea on Stefan, wanting to know this, that, and the other.
So you're saying there's an incentive there because it happened coincidentally when she was asking people for money in the Discord?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It happened right after she got banned.
What do you think, Cam?
And I'm the one who banned her.
I mean, that's crazy. Piggy's in the Discord, allegedly, asking for money,
Asking
allegedly.
money for her kid for his birthday.
She gets
Asking for money for her kid for his birthday. That seems a little weird. Especially when Piggy claims that she was suspicious of the Discord from the get-go. So why would she be on a Discord that she doesn't like, where she's uncomfortable, where she's suspicious of what's happening on there, and would ask for money for her kid for his birthday? Something's not right with that story.
banned and then just starts making hate videos on Pearadise?
500 videos. 500 videos.
Oh, God.
It's insane.
So can I say?
Real quick.
Because she wanted attention and money. You mean Piggy? Because Piggy's the one that's behind a lot of these accusations. And she's never met Stefan or been in the Pearadise house. She's the one that's like the head of the campaign against Stefan, so to speak. She's the one that's made 500 videos against him ever since many years ago. And she's like gathered all these girls that have everything to say against him. Probably knee deep in all the documents and everything that they've gathered so far against him.
Guys, there's been problems in the chat. We're gonna probably have to switch over to members only. Sorry guys, we tried. There's bad people in the chat, so we're switching over to members only. But I would like to entice all of you to become a member today for Lolcow Bus. You have great content like this every day.
And you'll get the chance to speak to
Great content like this every day. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. It's not true. I've given
Stefan.
them credit. I've given them credit for jumping on this Pearadise topic. But don't fall for that.
because he's been very open in the Discord.
Yeah. He's been very active in the VC as well. And I do want to say that, like, the three of us are going to be going into the VC tonight to try and revive the Bus VC again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stefan might be there as well.
Yeah, we
Yes.
can't have the chat, guys. We can have the VC, but there's no chat because of the crazy stuff that's going on. But that's gonna happen when you cover subjects like this. There's an element of that online harassment type shit.
Yeah.
Sorry that you all went through that, but I mean that's just the way of the internet,
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
the people who came out with the allegations, and also Piggy as well, has also said that they've gotten the same amount of harassment, death threats, like doxing, everything, right? So it seems like this is like a civil war that is going on, and there's guilty parts on both sides.
Did you
We
guys?
have never sent someone over.
Especially because there are going to be people that are watching that feel these things very intensely, that are not necessarily part of the inner circle, but they will try to fight their battles for them, right? And they're the ones that end up harassing, reporting channels, all that stuff. People who just take over these battles for these women that they shouldn't, honestly, because it's not their lives.
There to harass them. We have never sent people over. We never made videos telling people to go over and harass them like
Of
Piggy
course.
has.
Okay.
Wait, she made videos telling them to harass you?
She said stuff on lives to go in and go into our lives and mass report them, all that stuff.
She's put her title saying SA Entertainment, like talking about this like it's an entertainment piece.
Hold on.
Like she.
Peggy told us that you guys were flagging her.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think
Even
it's a
her-
sign?
She said that
Yeah, but that's the thing though, right? When one content creator says, oh, this other channel is flagging us, who are they actually saying is flagging you? Like, is it the content creator? Is it the community? Like, it's too generalized.
You guys were putting, or Stefan
It could be anyone.
was putting
Because when you get flagged, it's not going to say exactly which account did that, you know?
her posts into the Discord and then sending you guys to mass report them that way.
I don't remember things coming into the Discord. I don't remember videos. I remember videos to report videos that were talking about hateful stuff. Like,
of course, as a friend, of course you're gonna send yours being like, hey, this person's talking, because we know. And don't you think?
But so he did ask you guys.
No, never. No,
not directly or whatever.
One of the big claims was an IRL claim that he was banned from a gathering, right, at a casino, and so he hung out right outside the area, and he sent. I'm not saying it was you too, but he sent women to go harass people that were attempting to go to the gathering. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, I was there. They wanted to come. Shay wanted. Okay, I kind of agreed that they shouldn't have done this, but it wasn't like super crazy either. Like Shay really stood by Stefan because she's another person that's seen all the facts, and she felt very angry about it, right? So she knew that there was a girl that was going to be there that said some stuff about Stefan, which she knew was not true. She saw proof of it, and she wanted to talk to her. She never said anything. She literally came up to her, said one thing, and walked away. And then they started trying to fight with her. But there wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't a huge interaction. What?
Stefan never sent us to do anything.
Never. Stefan never told us to do everything that we've done is because the girls want to. Stefan is literally the most like every time a fight happens, Stefan sits there like this, like just watching like it's a ping pong. Like he doesn't even know what to do. Like he's never involved in the way we respond. Yeah, he's literally so not like
he's not a part of.
Exactly. It's just the total opposite of the way this thing is painted out. Like he literally works the entire day basically. Then most of the day I don't even see him. Like he's just working his butt off, fixing things, helping us do stuff. He's so kind. He literally my phone was broken. He took my phone and fixed it without me knowing. And then when we were at dinner, he put my phone on the table and was like, "Here, it's all done." Like that's the type of guy he is. He's not this monster where he's just like being portrayed. He's not. He's wrong in some things. He's not like completely socially aware in certain things. Like yes, every person has their flaws. I'm talking about the intense allegations and the extreme way that these women are going. And Stefan said he would have apologized if they came at him correctly, like how Savvy came to her and said, "I'm not comfortable." He said, "Oh, of course, I will never do that again. If you're uncomfortable," yet he approached it correctly. If afterwards she approached it correctly again, he would have done that.
But you don't think it's weird at all that he went and stood outside of an event to hang out that he was banned from?
He was the man who banned him has his own allegations and he hates him.
But either way, he's banned from this event and he's going to go stand outside and hang out for X amount of hours.
I agree. I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying it's the best decision, but why are we talking about the Piggy? What she's done? Like he's done a couple things that are petty, right? Like
we're talking about Piggy, but
what I'm saying is he's been harassed. He's been harassed for so long, and he finally had a girl that was with him that was like she wanted to confront him too, and they thought it would be fun to just go. Like they're allowed to be at the casino. He wasn't in the girl space. He was in the casino, and he never approached anyone. He never talked to anyone. He's just sat at the bar and hung out with his friends that were there. He never did anything. He never talked to any of the girls.
He did say that a bunch of his friends, yes, he was banned from the event, but a bunch of his friends were going to the event.
Yeah.
So
he met them at the hotel.
Friends, so.
He went to the after party that was at the hotel. He didn't go to the bash. He didn't go to people's hotels. He didn't even talk to any of the girls that didn't like him. The girls talked to the girls because the girls know what happened. He didn't want anything to do with it. He sat at the bar.
I'd show back booba to anyone that can fix tech like that. I don't know what you're saying right now. And what the hell is back booba? You mean back fat? Those are not boobs. You can't feed a child with that. What are you talking about? Back booba? No!
Was just trying to be friends with his friends that were there. But Shay went up to one of the girls, and we're the ones that had to pull Shay back, not Stefan. Stefan wasn't like, "Oh, it's the girl over there." Shay knew who she was. Shay wanted to go there. That's what happened.
We got to do a poll. Stefan, innocent or guilty? I just want to see where our audience is at because, dude, we've gotten so many different sides of this story at this point. I really want to know where our audience is at, and I'll tell you.
You can feed a village, but not a child. It's so true.
Where our audience is at. They're membering the fuck up. Thank you so much, Surzy of YouTube, Sierra, and Kelly. Welcome to being a bus member here. So, guys, the poll's up right now. Just everyone vote. Like, where do you land? You know, I know a lot of you are like in the middle, but if you had to choose innocent or guilty.
Yeah, Belcora, didn't you see him being like complimented the other day and he took it so well? Someone donated and said, "Yo, Keemstar, didn't know you had these interview skills. You're so good." And Keemstar went ahead and said, "Oh, you didn't know I was this good? I've been on YouTube for 50, blah, 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 blah." And he went on and on about how good he is. I can't, man. I can't.
Where are you at right now? We have 250 votes, and this does not surprise me at all. We're at 50-50. We're at 50-50. And that's kind of where I think most people are. It's like, I don't know, dude. This is nuts.
if they
Yeah.
saw the text messages, like, I mean, maybe have Stefan. I have them, but you could also have Stefan show them.
You know who saw some of it? Fupa. And Fupa's like, no, I don't believe this now.
And she only saw one. She hasn't even.
So-
I read.
You showed the video of like
Well, I'm
all
saying
these
you only
messages.
saw Cece's. You haven't seen all the other ones. Like every single one of them is like crazy. The proof is so there, and the text messages show that if that happened, they wanted it again. Who gets sexually assaulted and asked for sex the next day or the next hour? No one.
Well, I mean-
okay, so Cece says that she was great, correct? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Have you never been in a relationship before where something happened that you didn't want it to happen? Ever?
Oh, actually, no, it was a domestic violence.
And you went
Yeah.
back?
No, I didn't go back. I finally left.
But
After-
like did it happen
left,
more than once?
Huh?
Did situations happen more than once?
Yeah.
Right, but so that
But I'm
means like
saying-
right, like something can happen and you can choose to try and stay with this person. Like maybe they won't do it again. Maybe it won't happen again.
She kept
I'm
trying to stay
not
because
saying like
she told me
this is
she
what
wanted
happened for sure. I'm just saying that we need to be able to realize that like it's not a black and white situation here.
I know it's not.
Because, like
And
for
it's a
me,
very-
it was the part where like the next day or like the days after, she never brought it up. And then
Yeah.
he started like, I guess, not giving her enough attention or like being more.
Exactly.
He was giving Cass too much attention. I was there. I was here for all of this. He was giving Cass attention. That was his girlfriend. She
No, I
even
mean,
tried
like, the text messages, like with Cece, like the text messages,
I
she didn't bring it up until she felt like he was like ignoring her or not liking her or whatever, and then she started like spamming him like you're a R word.
because of what would happen in real life is that he would show Cass attention because Cass is his girlfriend at the time. He's
Yep.
showing Cass attention. She's not getting the attention that she wants. Anytime she stopped getting extra money from him, anytime she stopped getting the attention and he wasn't sleeping with her exclusively, anytime she wanted the kids to be watched and I wasn't available to do it, which I mainly did for 9 months, took care of their kids, she would stay here at the house for weeks at a time.
You took care of her
In the
kids?
master bedroom with the kids.
She was like her second mom for a while.
They called me Dada. They didn't call Stefan Dada. They called me Dada.
Let
I
me,
was Dada.
let me just ask this question. All right. We're never going to know if he's 100% guilty or 100% innocent because we weren't there, right? But when people see Stefan in his lifestyle of having these big BBW orgies and whatnot, they all come to the conclusion that he's a creepy guy. Do you get that sense at all that he's creepy?
No, he's awkward as fuck. That's what the creepy vibe is. He's awkward as shit. I
He's
love
just
him. He's like my brother. He is awkward as shit. And it can come off as creepy.
Yeah.
I can see that. But it's a thing where there's also a culture gap. He's from Germany.
Yeah.
There's a big different culture gap.
This is where I can give some context, okay? Culture gap, they say. What do you guys think is happening in Germany that is so culturally different from the US that he's touching women's bellies? Because that's just something we do over here in Europe, right? Because it's normal for us to touch women's bellies when we meet them for the first time. Please, guys, come on now. Yes, there's a culture gap. There's a little bit of that, but not to the point where he's doing things that he should not be doing socially, okay? I'm sorry. That is not how that works.
Fupa, this is what I was trying to tell you about Phantom. He's just awkward.
Dude, we're not talking about that right now.
Sounds like Europe needs some freedom.
I do want to mention there is someone claiming that you're not telling the truth.
Crazy.
Is it K-Bug? No, it's
In chat.
Bree, thank you. Welcome to Cash Cow.
Cash Cow.
Thank you.
M. Ciara, is that how I'm saying it correctly? M. Ciara says stop mentioning the kids when I took care of them. Is that another person from the house?
We probably had that. She also took care of the kids as well, but I did take care of the kids daily.
There's videos of her taking care of them all over the stuff. Like she's always holding them, taking care of them.
Damn, is everybody taking
And then I
care
did it together.
Yeah, if you want to come up, join the Discord.
Why hasn't Piggy came up? Why? Because I wonder why. Because she has nothing to say. But
We
like,
didn't invite her yet. But
Yeah.
Piggy, if you would like to come up, Piggy, you are more than welcome to come up. Right now, I think now would be a good time.
we're not Porky, I mean, but Piggy's fine too.
Oh,
Porky.
Sarah is the sister.
I get the pig confused.
At Carlin Cross 2814 super chatted $19.99.
Oh my god, seeing Keemstar do the heart hands is just such a vibe. God damn it.
Victims don't talk about their stories for years. Everyone heals from their stories completely different. Do not talk
Yeah.
about this story like you were there, because if you were there, then you're the
We
problem.
see, you literally, Cece talked in the text message, called him an R word maybe like 20 times. And then after the message, oh, are we still having my sister's baby shower at your house? Bitch, you're having a family baby shower at your R word's house. And you're still asking, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just the simple, like, it doesn't make sense. Yes, I was not in the room, but I've seen the video footage of the before, the after, her offering her sexual favors to him beforehand, afterhand, like minutes before. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Like,
She also told him that if he
Hey,
canceled,
Psycho,
she also
thank
told him
you.
kill
that
herself.
the baby shower that she would off herself.
Well,
Yeah.
she's been very open on social media about her mental health struggles, like what she's been diagnosed with, and the fact that she didn't know that she was pregnant at the time, and also going through hormonal stuff. So I think that plays a part in that as well. Like, have you ever not had like a mental breakdown and probably said some shit that you shouldn't have said to somebody?
Of
She
course.
does it constantly though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still happening. Well, I don't think they haven't messaged in a while, but I'm seeing messages of her abusing him just for child support. He's paying all of his child support, and he's asking, "Can I have $100 here, $30 here? Fuck you for not giving me a fuck you. You're awful." Still treating him like shit, holding him by his fucking balls because they have kids together.
I just want to say to the lady that just keeps donating, saying, "Stop acting like you were there." Again, they've been very clear that they're not there, but since they know these,
She was.
they've
She
been
was
around.
there.
Oh, the lady donating.
No, she was there. I wasn't there, but she was.
Keeps talking about the lady donating.
Okay.
This person
To
donating.
the lady donating, I think they've been very clear that they didn't see they weren't there when the alleged incident.
I swear, tech and football look so damn bored at times. It's hard though, right? Because there's a lot of people talking, and especially Fupa never gets to say anything at all. So yeah, and she has that resting bitch face too. So it's she does look bored a lot, especially when she like leans forward and like rests her face on her hands. I'm like, come on, girl, can you make it any more obvious?
A place, all right.
Yeah, I like how Keemstar was like, oh, this is great content. Don't forget to member up. Like, yeah, again, I give them credit for doing the Pearadise stuff, but that's 1 week of content, okay? That is 1 week of content that we are actually covering almost, every minute of it because it's actually good. But, go to Bus from a month ago. You will not think the same, okay?
I wasn't there when I wasn't in the room with them when they were having sex. I was taking care of their fucking kids while they were having sex.
She was not in the room when they were having sex. Let's make that very clear.
Okay. Was she too intoxicated?
No.
Was she drinking at all?
Rarely. We would all drink together on weekends and stuff when we had game nights, but
That's not what she said. She said that she was very much intoxicated that night.
Nameski, thank you.
I guarantee you, because I saw it firsthand, anytime he stopped giving her extra money or he stopped.
This is why they're stretching this Bus thing out another week. Are they stretching the Pearadise stuff another week? Because I haven't checked that out. Oh, the Pearadise thing. Okay. Are they successfully doing it? Because they had all of the inner circle people there to do interviews for that whole week. They can't keep that going for that long, So week 2 was probably awful.
Because he would give her all this extra money and then.
No, not at all. Everyone's over it. That's so crazy. Because there's actually, I think it is very interesting to, if they want to stretch it out that much, then they should have done a better job in week 1 to not give everyone all the juice, right? Because there's not more. I mean, they could go over the accusations on the website. I think that would be smart. Maybe they did that. I'll have to check. Hop left is a baddie? Is that so?
She's going and blowing it on videos showing $200 of Ulta.
At RabbitWe2HK super chatted $20. If we're going to invoke mental illness, can't we just flip the script, Foxy? How do you know she isn't have a mental health crisis right now?
Everyone knows they're all under NDA until the docu comes out, so there's no new news. Yeah, I have seen them being restricted in terms of what they want to say because of the NDA. We'll just have to see. It's just 4 days away, guys. 4 days away, and then we get to see the docuseries.
Making these allegations up. You have to be consistent with your logic.
Well, these aren't allegations that had just come out, right? I think this is something that she went.
This entire thing comes down to slinging shit back and forth with a few or no actually receipts. The thing is, there is a lot though, right? And even though we don't have certain proof, everyone has enough to make their own conclusions on it. That's how I feel. If we have access to messages of these women that potentially, this is what they're saying, right? If these women are saying that they got raped, and then days later they're talking about a sex dream that they had with Stefan, yeah, you start seeing things through a different lens, right? So I do believe that all this evidence that has been shared online does actually help paint a clear picture. None of it is actual evidence to get anyone landing in jail, I think. Does Vix know Tech and Foop are going to Pearadise next week? I did not know that. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I did not know that. Because I'm still on week 1 of them covering this stuff, Good to know. Good to know.
Really public with in January of this year.
BBW Peachy, what the fuck? We got the big girls becoming cash cows here on Lolcow Bus. Let's go!
Oh, yay. We got the big girls.
Okay,
Let's fucking go. Yeah, guys, remember Keem now?
It's time for Keemstar to make a new big girl song, right? Big Girl Summer 2026.
We'll be in the iVixey later
I know,
tonight.
I know we're talking about something serious, but we never get.
You're a bit behind. I know, because we started like earlier last week covering all this stuff, and it's actually, we're going episode by episode because there's actually some interesting characters on panel. So yeah, I'm a little bit late on this. Yeah, we need a new song.
Any support, so it's a big
Yeah,
deal.
hate us.
Like, sure. Just all I have to say is like, who is supporting Stefan and still here? These random girls that came in the house and said something, are the girls who have lived there, known him the longest, seen his character. Me, K-Bug, Cass, Shay. We were all here, and multiple other girls, but I'm saying we've all been here the entire time, right? Why would Cass? What?
You absolutely have a right to speak on it because of that. You know.
Yeah, and why would Cass still date him, still be living there? Why would K-Bug still be living there if he did these things? They saw it firsthand how he treated these women, how these women wanted to have sex with him, and he was saying no to them.
And they got pissy.
Can I ask, why has there been so many seasons of women? Because it seems like there's been like every time that there's a group and they decide that they don't want to fuck with him anymore. Is it because like of the hate that they're getting online for supporting him, or what? Because we're on season 10 now.
Sometimes we started doing the seasons when my group came in. I'm season 3 technically.
Okay.
I think. And there's still people here that hang out with him who are from 40 Talk.
Okay, but I'm
Like-
asking why there's been so many people that have come and left.
You bring a lot of people into a house where there are lives constant. There's going to be drama. The only time I have ever left the house has never been because of Stefan. It's
Yeah.
been because of other people in the house who I have an issue with or who have an issue with me.
It's always the
only
women.
reason why I've ever left is because of other women in the house being mean girls and being bullies.
I mean, it's like fat camp.
No, it's because it's competition. We also, a lot of us do the social media, so there's like jealousy of people. If there's prettier girls in the house and some people don't like them, or if there's 2 girls in the house that both like Stefan, they don't like each other instantly. It's always, Stefan never is a part of it. Like, he literally doesn't like drama. He stays out of it, and these girls want to date him and they try to solo him out, right? But even though Stefan is openly poly, where he wants to date multiple people, but these girls only want him, and once he doesn't give them only his attention, they go haywire.
I got a question. Is there any other guys there piping the women, or is it just
Oh
Stefan?
my god! See, this whole orgy and the piping, the sex, it's not like that. It's like nighttime activities that sometimes happen. Like, mostly for the past like months that I've been there.
Are there guys allowed there, or is it
Yes.
just
I've seen one video with a larger dude in Paradise. It's mostly women, let's be honest.
No.
Is there?
Oh, okay. I see. These are important questions. We were led to believe that it was just Stefan and all these large women.
No,
The guys
only
usually
heard
don't like to be on camera. We ask them, want to be in the video, and they usually say no.
it's
they
all
don't
types of people.
with it.
Can I ask you a question? So I have heard from a few people that this was true, but did Stefan ever encourage you to get into sex work?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No,
'Cause I've heard a lot of the girls did end up like starting OF pages or building like
I
IG
started
because they
an
did not.
OnlyFans in. I started an OF.
Listen. listen. This is how I see it with the proof that I've seen so far. I believe it is a highly sexualized environment, especially when they go to the pool, when there's like tiny bikinis on these large ladies, and you know, it's a highly sexual environment at times. Maybe not when they're playing Uno, okay? But it is a highly sexualized environment at one point in this house. And so even if Stefan is not directly suggesting that they go into sex work, they kind of get alerted to this potential that they have to cater to these men like Stefan online. So even if he's not directly suggesting that they get into sex work, it is you're kind of providing an environment where you're like, ooh, people like this, you know? And of course they will think, ooh, maybe I can actually make a living off of this online. So it's not directly suggested, but it's still there. The suggestion is still there.
During COVID.
Okay, right. But like, what about Cass?
no.
He never encouraged us to get into sex work. He encouraged us to do what we wanted to do.
How much longer are you staying alive? For another hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, it's heavily implied. Yeah. If no one's directly telling you, because you're being complimented as well while you're here, right? It's a body positive space. Stefan will touch your belly and say that you're beautiful. And, you know, if there has been flirtatious messages back and forth, then yeah, you're going to be in an environment where you feel sexualized and you're like, oh, wow, maybe I can make money off of this. and there's people making content left and right as well, right? So there is a big part of this community that watches them that are chubby chasers, that love seeing fat women in very minimal clothing, right? So it's like, come on. What I'm really not appreciating in these Stefan defenders, as well as Stefan himself, is the lack of self-awareness on these topics. That is what is missing for me a lot, and that's why it's very hard to defend them, in my opinion.
He'd be like, okay, if you want to, because I said I wanted to make a video doing this, this, and this. Stefan's like,
thank you,
okay, what do you need? Do you need
Thrifty.
tripods? Do you need
Or
rings? Do you need this? Do you
Yo.
need this? Like,
Thank
he
you.
wants us to do what we want to do.
Tech.
Yeah.
Carly Cross, who's donated multiple times and has been very vocal against these women, is now saying in chat, they're such puppets. Read your script. You get paid to support him. Is she like a prominent person? Does anyone know who that is?
No, she's probably Piggy or Cece or one of them. See, the thing is, I'm not like, that's what I'm saying. I've opened up and said where I think Stefan is wrong, right? Where I stand against is the fact that these women have tried to ruin him over something that's so like minuscule, right? Compared to what he could have done. And he's sorry, he's grown. Like the past times, the house has been nothing but a great place the past like 2-3 years. Nothing after that situation has happened, it's changed greatly. Like there isn't as many like crazy things happening. The girls who are on the cover of the place, the girl floating in the floaty, I forgot her name, but she literally, she would have sex parties. She would invite men over and see how many men she could fuck and do all this crazy stuff. Yes, and he's not doing that. These women are, but he is letting them because they're letting them have experiences. The first time I was with a woman was at his house, and it showed me that I like women. Like people are, he's letting people have these experiences.
So Stefan is letting all these women have these sexual experiences at his house. This lady right here, she found out she likes women in the house because she was in an environment where she was allowed to experiment. I mean, come on now. How can you say it's not a highly sexualized environment?
At Shazam2 super chatted $19.99. Stefan in the VC admitted to other guys being there and security twice had to remove men for being too handy towards the women. Could
Can I
you
say something about
check if
that?
Stefan handled the situation correctly?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, you're saying that this is a safe space for bigger women and it's body positive and all of that. But then you're also incentivizing this sexualized aspect of it. And that kind of makes it less of a safe space though, right? Because safe space to me tells me it's a wholesome, you know? And it kind of destroys that when you make it sexual. And that should be addressed as well.
Yeah. So I've been SA'd in the pool before by another man, and he took him out. He told him to leave. There's a guy. It happens. Girls get sexually assaulted without being able to happen. And he happened. This guy was drunk. He came in the pool and he was touching my butt, and I kept telling him stop. And the guys who were there told him to leave. There's things that happen if you have a king star, if you have a party at your house, you're popular, and you have girls.
Right, but it's definitely an issue when that isn't labeled correctly, and that is something that they have addressed. To their credit, they have addressed the fact that it is labeled incorrectly. They've said that they've changed this throughout the years, that it is more clear nowadays, that it is more sexualized environment. But yeah.
Come over, things could happen. Yeah, you don't have eyes everywhere that you can say, but whenever he's seen something happen, he does it appropriately.
I said this yesterday, dude. If you have an event, if you have a party or whatever, it is impossible to make sure that everyone is safe. It's like it's literally impossible.
My husband is like built-in security. That's the running joke. My husband, the only reason why he's here is because security. Like
we run our own events, and I do everything I possibly can to make sure everyone's safe, and still just.
Of course, Keemstar has to go and say, "Ooh, yeah, I do events too, and I make sure that everything goes very well and everything is very safe." Do you though? Do you though? Come on now. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of checking your security in your events, but I have a feeling that you didn't go above and beyond on your fat camp events, making sure that everyone's safe. When all the crap has happened there. The table at Fat Camp has something to say about that, right? Right.
This year, a bunch of negative shit happened, you know?
Yeah, earlier when I referenced Fat Camp, we have a thing called Fat Camp. I wasn't like making a joke, but Carlin Cross in the chat said that you guys didn't deny—
Zero security, exactly. And still, he says he's gone above and beyond to make sure everyone's safe. Please. Oh yeah, Ken was security, right? Okay, he was invited, but then he has this double role, right? Come on now.
the fact that you're being paid by him to say these things. So can you
Ken to wings? No, stop, come back.
deny that you're
He
being
laughed because that's ridiculous. So
No,
Vaughn,
That's
yeah.
stupid. I love Stefan. He's the stingiest fucking person I know.
Yes.
How could he? come forward. How can he even? How can he even say that, man? They were throwing chairs at each other. They were punching each other for content, but it's a safe space. Come on, Keemstar, please.
Well, yeah, Keemstar. But I do want to say a question that's been asked in the chat a number of times is, what are the sizes of these parties? Like, how big do they get? Is it 20 people, 50 people?
So
It's different every time.
there's other people who throw parties here when they're in town from like out of country. And this is like a gathering place. So they'll have huge parties with security, a guest list, like it'll be a huge thing. Or it can just be all of us. We've decided, hey, we're all gonna come over to a game night. And
What's like the
we
number?
play Uno. Like it can be anywhere. I've been to parties here where there were 50 people here, and I've been here where there's been like 5.
Okay.
And when we say parties, usually that is 5. Sometimes we have a party where there's only 10 people there. So these parties are not always these like, that's what I'm saying. Like we haven't had any like sex party of that stuff. Like that doesn't happen. That hasn't happened in a long time. Like we've been just hanging out at the house. It's like we literally cook dinner together. We wake up and we have breakfast and then we hang out in the house. We go swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like so wholesome.
All I know be like hundreds
Did she just say wholesome?
of people.
Breakfast and then we hang out in the
Like a
house. We
dinner
go
party.
swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like so wholesome.
Oh, come on, man. Please. It's so wholesome.
All I
There'll
know.
be like hundreds of
I found out in Pearadise that I like women, but it's so wholesome, guys.
people packed in the back.
No.
Oh,
They don't even stand for it.
All I know
Dude,
is there were sex parties
Poppy,
happening after
you
every
must-
single party I went to.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. Yeah, I'm not denying
There
that.
was a time where that happened a lot.
Yeah,
There was a time where that did happen. And I
but
was
I'm saying it's yeah because of this.
It's wholesome without the W. That's what it is.
It's slow. It stopped. It stopped because of the allegations. Because
Yeah.
even though he was saying, "Hey, at 2:00 this happens."
I was with Keemstar. I thought these were massive fucking parties. You guys don't have to tell me where fucking Pearadise is, but I grew up in Vegas, and like the Red Rock fucking Country Club, you know, the fucking on the west side. That motherfucker would get fucking lit. 200 people at a fucking party out there. But no, it's like 50 people max. That's
What Keem?
Sometimes more than that, but it just depends. Like
Keem?
Can I just say, Foxy, you must not have been working it. Remember, her testimony was, I was trying to get this guy's attention. He didn't pay attention to me until I put on that bikini. What? There was only 20 people there and you couldn't get his attention?
I didn't want his attention, first of all. So I was never trying to get it. I was just saying it wasn't until the day that I put on the fucking, you know, butterfly thong bikini did he ever like, you know, laser-eyed focus on me. That's when like my belly was getting grabbed. That's when that happened. But even though like I have said publicly that those things happen right on the show, I've never like came out and accused this guy of anything. Okay.
Yeah, ladies, you know about Foxy's story, right? She was at one of the parties. Her stomach got grabbed. She felt uncomfortable. You know, she's not claiming SA or any of that stuff. What do you think about that?
I mean, we're women and we're bigger women. A lot of times we're seen as a fetish. It happens to us and it's unfair. It's not okay.
okay. Interesting.
Excuse me? Did she literally just say, it sucks that we are fetishized? But she is in Pearadise literally the moment that she's saying that. A place that fetishizes bigger women. I'm sorry, how hypocritical is that? Hello?
And you shook your head, Audrey.
no, I was saying that's where like I think that Stefan has learned a lot. Where he thinks now he wouldn't touch a woman without asking, but he's like thinks it's okay to like like do that little thing. Like he's not grabbing someone's boob in his head. He's like whatever. Like he's just doing a little this and that flirty friendliness. But he knows now that none of that like any part of your body he could touch your toe and that's sexual assault in your head. You know what I mean? Like so he knows that now and he's aware of that. That's why I'm saying like there's that gray area where he has like done a booty tap and he has done this or whatever, but he hasn't done the things that like they're making him look like. That's what I'm saying.
We just ended the poll and 1,000 of you voted and it's literally 50-50. This is crazy.
Oh, God.
50%.
At Neri super chatted $19.99. This is so disturbing to me. This Chibiri bish needs to slow down on the addies.
Wait, what?
He's not at all. My ADHD.
All right.
Okay, well, thank you. No, no.
Well, I don't think Piggy's coming up here. Is there any final things that you guys really like feel like our audience should know?
I think I've been out of the spotlight a lot because I've been kind of in and out of the house. People forget for all of this stuff.
Yeah, conclusion, they're all gross for different reasons. That's how I'm feeling right now too. Like I don't think anyone's right now, you know? The way that Piggy acted in the interview, it's not consistent with the seriousness of the accusations. And on this side, it's also just blind defense of this man. So it's like, there's not a single person that I've seen so far that is grounded and self-aware, you know?
I was physically here.
At no point did anyone say this is normal. Exactly.
I was physically here in this house, living in
The furthest that they've gotten, these two ladies, is saying that, yeah, he lacks some, he's awkward. That's as far as they will go. As to how Stefan might have made any mistakes is because he's awkward. That's it.
this house.
Okay.
Wait, there is something I really wanted to ask you guys about. Okay, do you know who Zio is, right? Zio the Dreamer. How did Zio get invited to the house? How did what was Zio's relationship like with Stefan? And what is the beef that is happening right now?
That is her story to tell. I'm not gonna.
She wanted to know, yeah, why. I was wondering why you put her photo on the thing when she wasn't going to be interviewed.
Well,
Because
she was like in support of Stefan.
Yes, and now it's
yeah, she has been here. She's had her own experience, but I also don't want to talk for her. I know while she was here, her experience was good. We've seen it, and like, but she has her own opinions for stuff too. So you'd have to ask her. So.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about Zio the Dreamer on TikTok. She's also going to be in the docu-series that's coming out on HBO on June 10th. She live streams on TikTok every single day, pretty much from the rehab hospital that she's in. She has been to the Pearadise house, and it seems like there is some sort of beef going on between them because they're just watching each other's lives back and forth, and you can tell that something is going on.
Can someone help me with a name? In the trailer, there's a woman that says, you think it's going to be this, and then it's not.
That's Porky.
Yeah, that's Porky Love Rosie.
That is the woman I want on the show. We got to interview her.
We never met him. She has her own opinion because she had an abusive relationship. She has no idea who Stefan is. She had like
never been to the house.
Porky
Never.
was here yesterday. That was the lady yesterday.
That's not Porky.
No, you're talking about Pork Chop. Pork Chop's someone else.
Wait,
No.
How many fucking swine names are there? Jesus Christ. Do you have a hog? Is there hog? Is hog in the fucking group chat?
no, Rosie's the girl who said that in the thing.
We haven't had bacon on. What about Canadian bacon?
They're missing Becky, man. They're missing Becky. You can tell. You can tell.
Sexy swine. I want sexy swine on the show today.
I'm gonna make a new handle. All my stuff is gonna be sexy swine now.
Thank you, please, someone.
I'm gonna all new everything.
That's a good username. Sexy swine.
Yeah,
run with that. That's brandable.
Let's
No,
do it.
I'll call it.
Is it true Keem had some side deal with some host they made like a 500 a day, like Boogie and Nightmare? Wait. Is it true Keem had some side deal with some host they made like 500 a day? I'm not sure who you're referring to, or at least what kind of deal. There are likely plenty of deals being made in the back end with specific hosts here and there that we will never know about. Besides the stuff that we know, which is the 50-50 split, and then the 30% goes to YouTube, and then the other 50%, the hosts on panel have to divide amongst themselves. But there's a lot of like back end deals with specific hosts, especially when they provide the drama, you know? Yeah, Keem does seem to be pretty cheap when it comes to things like that. Yeah, for sure. I can believe that as well. They're missing a lot. I can't wait until you get to the next week when the real e-begging starts. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Stefan should have a better name too. Someone in chat said hog.
Brantley is a front for his chubby love. Honestly, I can see it, but he just hates to admit it, you know? He hates to it's like when homophobia is a front for being gay, right? That's how Keem is with the chubby ladies. He hates to admit it. But he definitely feels something down there, you know, for the bigger gals.
Like,
but he'll never admit to it.
Somebody just asked you what the hippo tattoo is about.
So Cass actually drew this. We wanted to get Pork Chop got the same fucking tattoo after me. She didn't ask Cass if she could use it. She just liked it on me and she decided to get it. But Cass,
honestly, until he accepts that part of himself, he's always going to be a very angry guy, you know? It might be a source of why he's so angry all the time. It's because he does not accept the part of himself that loves the chubby girls. You know? I can see it.
drew this. It's the hippo was kind of the Pearadise logo for a while because, you know, we get called hippos, we get called this and that and the other and all this other shit. And so on my birthday trip, I wanted to get my first tattoo. So I got the tattoo of the hippo she drew and I put green in the bow because I had emerald green hair at the time. And then since she has passed away, I've put her initials in it.
I agree, butt smack.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on. You've given us great insight. As
There's a man here in the house. Careful.
Oh, true. Okay.
Careful.
Lola,
They don't believe that other men come.
And Porky's not coming up ever?
Oh, well, hopefully. Maybe
There's
that's
like security.
tomorrow.
Okay.
So we've had like people just randomly want to come up in the middle of the stream. So if you guys want to watch for the rest of the week, we go on every day at 8 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to hop up if you see someone you have beef with.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's security. He can hardly walk. The person in the bottom middle is who? This is someone, oh, what is she called? I don't know what her name is. But she's one of the OGs from the Pearadise house.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tech, you want to do the disconnecting.
Yeah, got it.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you.
I would honestly love to get Stefan back on to ask him about this whole Zio situation.
I do have Stefan
Yeah, she's in the actual house. The whole background behind her, that's the house. She is in the house as she is doing the interview.
locked in for Friday.
Okay.
We might have a couple of people have been reaching out in the chat, talking to me on Discord to see them come in tomorrow.
Guys,
Oh, perfect. Yeah, guys, if you want,
they
I'm
just
in the
left.
Discord as well.
They just left. This is the correct thing to say. What the fuck? Now I don't know what to believe. That's
know.
crazy. Why are you monotoning? Why are you monotoning after they leave? This is the first chance that we get to talk. All
Oh my god, yeah. Be a host the right way, Tech. God. Ugh, why does everyone suck? And why is Keemstar the only person who knows how to conduct a show? Oh my god. Shame on you, everybody.
together about what just happened, and you're fucking monotoning in the mic, and then you're following up with more monotoning, Jack. Shut the fuck up. Let Keemstar talk. I don't know what's happening. I am literally the bull in the chat. I'm 50-50. How am I gonna fucking piss? I can't piss. I can't shit. I can't eat. I can't do anything until we solve this fucking thing. Why the fuck are you monotoning these people? We are on the biggest mystery of BBW history. Wake the fuck up, Foxy.
You're right, Keemstar. I'm fucking sorry, guys. This is fucking insane. Okay, where do y'all stand on?
Oh my god. Nope. I ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Alright, we got some more girls. This is the next episode after the one that we just saw. And this one's called The Truth Comes Out, Escaping Paradise Part 4. And do I recognize anybody? No, not really. Is this Quirky Rose? Is this is this AI song I want to does it say I want to feed them? Oh my gosh. All right. When does someone important come on screen? Let's see. You gonna introduce someone?
Gwen.
I think she likes me. No, I don't! You said I wanted to fuck you, and then you said that I'm plugging.
Okay, this is Zio. This is Zio Mara. This is one of the TikToker girls that goes live every day. Okay, so Quirky Love Rose, Zio Mara. Okay, see, there you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see 8 chins. Oh, gosh.
My chin hair is on live, and then I want you to
Oh,
fuck
come
me.
on.
Aw.
Stop that, lady.
Fuck you.
Oh, wait, she's just listening to me. I'm just going to talk to her. Stop that. Come on. We don't even know each other. We could be best friends. Get your ass up here on the show and talk your shit, girl. She's just listening to me. I'm just going to talk to her. Stop that. Come on. We don't even know each other. We could be best friends.
Hell no.
Look at her smiling though.
She's giggling. She's blushing.
Ooh.
Guys, tell her to get her ass up here.
Zio. Come on, Zio.
You have so much to say on your stories. Just come up here.
Okay, listen. Zio, I'm gonna take off. What, I gotta DM her, right?
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Yes.
Have a good show, though.
I'm gonna take off.
Aw, Zio, it's a great opportunity.
I gotta DM her, right? Okay.
Wait, I want to let you know that my friend, if you see that pinned comment, she said she wants to go up. She said she wants to go up, and she wants to talk about the Paradise House.
Wait,
Okay.
I don't see
Who's
the
that?
I don't see a pinned comment.
Yeah, we don't see a pinned comment, but if she joins the Discord, we can get her in here.
Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta take off. See you guys.
All right, Keem.
Zio, if you can
Anyways, guys.
tell me who you're talking
Oh
about.
my God,
I
they're
can send it
throwing tomatoes at me in their chat.
They also throw tomatoes at us. Like it's whatever.
Oh my God, they're throwing tomatoes at me in their It's Jordan. She's a part of the Discord.
Jordan. All right, we'll look into it.
No, okay? I'm RoxyHeart_X on Discord. Send me a friend request. Let's fucking get you up here, babe. See, we could see you before.
What the hell?
So maybe try. Now we can see you. Oh, then it turned off.
Here, let me 1 moment. Okay, try it now.
Okay, now turn your phone.
Can you put it horizontal? There we go.
Y'all can see me? Yes, no?
We
I
can
think
see
it's-
you. You
we
have
can see you, but-
you have the screen turn locked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold up.
Here we go.
Darling, Van World.
There we go.
There we go. Nice to meet you, Jordan.
I don't see
Okay.
myself, but I don't care how I look. First of all, Stefan, since I'm a mean girl, fuck you, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. Okay.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna say anything about the allegations. What my opinion on that is, he never made me uncomfortable. What I will say is he's a fucking piece of shit asshole, and he holds everything against every female that walks through that fucking house. He is a feeder. Stefan, please tell them how you give Marissa 10 feeder shakes to eat. So don't come after me because I know a lot of shit.
10 feeder shakes. All right, it's getting intense.
You said I was a mean girl. I'm gonna show you a mean girl.
What is a feeder
Um,
shake?
what do you think a feeder shake is? I don't know that term, but obviously it's something full of calories.
Basically, he took 10 shakes and put it in a pitcher and let her eat it.
Right. They're like protein shakes. Yeah, protein shakes that are meant to make you gain weight.
I heard he has women eat donuts off of his, you know? Ooh, very kinky, very kinky.
Okay, allegedly. He's gonna probably call me a cunt and everything else, but I don't care. My friend passed away, and the day after she passes away, he lets people in the house that didn't even like her. So there's that. He also shows private messages from her. He lets young girls in the house that he can manipulate into doing stuff. There's a lot of stuff. You can ask me anything. And
can I ask you about Shay, right? And the whole like GoFundMe situation that the family was actually trying to get out so that people could donate so that they could get her body home, right? And he was trying to set that down. He was going on TikTok live streams, you guys.
I'll back that up.
Yeah, because bigger people get excited about donuts, okay? All right? You get excited about donuts. So the excitement might, you know, there might be a moment where you forget there's something else there, and it's just donut. And all of a sudden, nom 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 nom, you know? Yeah, I can see that being dangerous too.
I'm not taking up for him, but the family had a communication issue. We were trying to communicate with them, and it was just getting mixed up. He wasn't trying to get it taken down. He was underneath the impression that we were told not to have it up. So that was a miscommunication. He wasn't trying to get it taken down. I'll take up for him for that. I'll give him that. But other than that, like none of that had anything to do with him. He wasn't trying to get it taken down.
No, I'm not trying to say he was trying to get it taken down. Just that like he didn't want it to be talked about on TikTok live. Like he was going on people's lives being like, hey, the family doesn't want this to be talked about, even though they did.
Yeah, that's where the miscommunication was coming in with the family, because one family member was like,
smaller people like donuts too? Yeah, okay, but you don't get blinded by donuts, you know? It's different. There's liking donuts and then there's liking donuts, you know what I mean?
hey, we don't want it on TikTok yet. And then another one was telling her cousin that it was okay to do it. So people were confused, and that's where like everybody was arguing about it.
So you said there was funds to bring the body back home, is that right?
Yes, and to like for the memorial service and everything.
Okay, because I was sent over information that he even contributed to that GoFundMe, is that right?
Yeah, he's the top donator on it.
Okay, so it seems like he was in support of it, and he only took it down because one member of the family said take it down? That's for Jordan.
Oh, no. Wait, what? Take down the GoFundMe?
Yeah.
No, the GoFundMe wasn't created by Stefan. It was created by a cousin. And the cousin is the one that like donated, like had everything for everybody to donate. Stefan had nothing to do with that. He just was like, we were told not to do it on live, but it was like a miscommunication. So therefore now he was like, okay, y'all can do it. So Stefan didn't have anything to do with that.
Okay.
So like I know that on TikTok is like everybody's like talking like he said this, he said that, but like with that, Stefan had nothing to do with that.
Okay, yeah, this was just like new information that I was hearing about today, but we want to hear from you about stuff that you can tell us about, Stefan, that maybe we haven't talked about on the show or a lot of people don't know about.
Another thing I can say, allegedly, he says that he doesn't promote people to do content. That's all. Right. He goes in there and he tells them that they can do content. I mean, Foxy, you went there,
yes.
you know.
Yes. I know. I confronted the two girls that were here yesterday about it and asked them point blank, and they both said no. When he is the one, right? Like, how are these women living there with no jobs but still having to pay for their own food? And he's the one who's telling them that they can make a Snapchat, an OF, like a fucking whatever other account to make content to be able to provide for themselves.
Yeah. I don't understand why he did that. Also, if you're gonna be you can't. Okay, yeah, I get it. He doesn't pay for the food. He doesn't want to say he's a feeder.
I hate that I had to find out this way.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're not a feeder. Like you can enjoy it and like it. My firsthand experience is
oh my god, yeah, we do have ALR in the chat.
Yeah, ALR in the chat says she wants to go to Pearadise, so
of course you do. That doesn't
Girl, no, you don't.
She can't get there.
My firsthand experience is I've been there a couple times. Nothing's private there. Shay was a very close friend to me, and we would have private conversations, and there would be times where they were private. They were getting listened to. Also, I'm sorry about my dog. Our FaceTimes would get listened to. There was a time where I was having an intimate conversation with her, and he walks in and he's like, "What's going on? Is there drama? Why are you listening to conversations?" One
of the women yesterday said that he doesn't even like drama. He just stands away. Is that true?
The way Stefan works is he has a backbone. He has somebody that's his backbone. He will go to that person and say, "Hey, this is happening. Can you fix it?" When they go to that person and they say, "Well, Stefan came to me and asked me to talk to you," he'd be like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah.
He's a little instigator behind the scenes.
And then when somebody comes to him with problems, he goes, "Well, you need to handle it like an adult."
Oh.
Or if you voice your opinions about his house, he's like, "This is my fucking house."
We have Darren in the chat saying, I'm the guy, or I'm the one that made the GoFundMe, and they all made it out to... Sorry,
At HamCheeseY4W super chatted $19.99. I commented on a Pearadise member's live jaw about these allegations. She was hiding her face, didn't deny any of the claims being made, and when I brought it up she muted me and just shook her head. She's not denying it.
Ooh, I don't know who Ham Cheese is. We'll get right back to that. I want to point out the person who made the GoFundMe's in the chat and said they all made it out that I was a scammer. They should have just stayed out of it completely. It's crazy. So I think that's the cousin. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
my cousin.
Was there allegations that he or she or they? Darren, it seems like. Was Darren being called a scammer from the Pearadise group?
I don't know about that. Nobody called him a scammer. I don't know if they have trolls. I mean, look, there's people that come into the chats underneath fake accounts. They're like this, that, and other. They'll run with stuff because rage bait. I mean, people like to rage bait. That's just something people like to do.
Yeah.
You can't blame what other people do. People are crazy. I know that my close friends never called him a scammer, so I can't really talk on that.
Okay. Does anyone know who Ham Cheese is? The one who
No.
donated?
I don't.
No. Do you?
Probably
Jordan?
just a viewer that commented.
What
Yeah.
did they say?
I don't think it's like a
They said they commented on the Pearadise member live stream about the allegations, saying that she was hiding her face. I don't know who she is.
Zio.
Oh, Zio. Oh, that Zio was hiding her face and didn't deny any of the claims being made. And when it was brought up, they got muted. So interesting. It seems like there's a lot of like suppression happening on both sides. Did you agree? People like
Yes.
to like kind of cover stories up or allegations up because they're, trying to save face.
Yeah, because I was one of those people, like I'll admittedly admit to that. Like I was one of those people that were protecting Stefan because I was like, that's bullshit. Like he shouldn't be getting attacked like that. But at the end of the day, now I got treated like shit. And I will admit to that I'm sorry that I took away from people that were getting treated like shit because I was like, that's not happening to me. Well, it happened to me now. So now I'm paying for it.
What was the turning point for you when
That feels really toxic. So she was on Paradise's side when she hadn't been mistreated, but basically saying, though, no, nothing happens here that's, weird or suspicious or nobody's gotten mistreated. And then the moment that she gets mistreated, she's like, yep, they're bad. They've always been bad. All these girls are right. Like, it's hard to believe someone who just all of a sudden might be saying all these things just for being vengeful,
you went
It seems to be very hard to find a single person in all of this that is just grounded and logical, It's all just really toxic and mean and dramatic and exaggerated.
from supporting him and seeing him through this lens to like things started kind of making your head turn a little bit?
It's been a couple months. The reason why I sticked around was because of my friend Shay, because I loved her a lot. And my turning point where I was officially done was a day after she passed away. He let people in the house that talk shit about her. And that was just a big slap in the face. Like, damn, you really disrespected her. And showing the last messages that she sent after she passed away on his live.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, every time he has like any little piece of something that he can use to try to like gain sympathy or get views from, he's going to use it, in my opinion.
Yeah. He's probably going to call me a cunt and everything else.
Were you asked to sign an NDA?
No, I've never been asked to sign an NDA, but also
Andrea.
they started doing them a couple months after I had went there. That's when they officially started doing it. So no, I never signed one. So
Is that maybe why Zio isn't willing to come up?
I don't think I'm not close like that with Zio. Like I'm friends with Zio, but I never asked her. But I know that's the only person she said she signed one with. I think is the documentary. I don't know.
Is it okay to say I hate them all? 100%. 100%. There's not a single person who's like, I really sympathize with right now.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's fair.
Now there's obviously been a lot of accusations thrown. Have you been watching our streams here on Lolcow Bus this week?
Yeah, I'm actually subscribed so I can comment.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much for the support. Has there been anything said that you either think is just a straight lie or someone's trying to cover up something? Because there's been the. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, K-Bug, she came up. K-Bug will do anything to kiss Stefan's ass. I used to have problems with some of this stuff, but obviously adults get in arguments. But she will get her way in back into the house. I just don't agree with that. She was speaking up for him because he finds people to speak up for him. I was one of those people. A bunch of my friends were.
Well, I definitely give Foxy some credit because she was actually in it. And I do believe she has done some research. Everyone else, not so much. Keemstar, Fupa Tech do not really seem like they know what they're talking about. Foxy, however, she seems like she'd lived it partially, right? So she's more invested as well.
Ato Oi2 super chatted $19.99. Is it true that he
Yeah, they're telling parts that fit their story. And that's fine, right? That's fine. Everyone has their own perspective to tell. And there's probably a truth to every story. And that's what I'm trying to figure out in all this. And so it is interesting. And we'll get to some conclusion at the end of it. Ashes, welcome in. Hi. What were you guys talking about? If I'm not mistaken, judging from your thumbnail that I saw earlier, you were talking some LCU. I saw some cows on there. Hello. Hey, Ashes. Welcome in, everyone, from the Ashes Redirect. We are talking about Pearadise, and we're going through all the interviews that they did on Lolcow Bus. I actually gave them a lot of credit so far for jumping on this Pearadise thing, since it is a docuseries coming out very soon in only 4 days on the 10th of June. So yeah, we're discussing that. We're on episode 4 on their end. Foxy was the only one that took it serious. Swoop and Tech just made fun of everything. 100%. But then again, it's hard not to, right? Because the main characters in all of this are also making fun of it. No one seems to be taking anything too seriously when a lot of these accusations are extremely serious.
Just dropped her at the hospital and took her phone.
Thank you,
This is
Scatty.
one of the things I've noticed a lot of people on TikTok have been saying.
No, he did not do that. She was very sick. She had flu and pneumonia. He took her to the hospital, and he was sick himself. He had flu also, and the hospital was like, "You cannot stay here," because they had to handle her. He did not take her phone. Her family has all her possessions. That was all left at the hospital with her.
So what happened with her TikTok account then? Because I heard,
like, I remember on episode 1, Keemstar was apologizing for the TTS sound or the alert being very celebratory, very hype, right? Did they change it? No. Why apologize for something and then not change it? Because you have the power to, don't you? But no, how does your apology have any value if there's no action behind it, dude? It's so ridiculous. How can you take anyone seriously when they do that? Hey, Alex.
Heard that it was he himself said, "Oh, it was like her friends, like referring to the people in the house, saying that they're the ones that."
Ooh, by the way, guys, let me just remind you, tomorrow we're doing an episode of the Buff Weeb. Finally, he says he has most of the stuff together. So he says he has the paws and the ears and the crop top. Obviously, also the collar, very important, with the leash. You better wear it like that. And it says "cum slut" on it. It's perfect, okay? And he's gonna be wearing the full outfit tomorrow, and we're gonna be streaming together over on his channel. So keep that in mind. That's gonna be a big one tomorrow, and I'm excited for it. Hey, Psychotic.
Was it like privated her TikTok, or what happened with her TikTok?
It was private because hate comments started to come in. People were starting to be rude. She did have a big following, and people were very mean to her. She always had death like wished on her, and
Tutu. He should have the tail. The tail. I suggested some nipple clamps, but I don't think he's doing that. But he should, because he's taken a long time preparing for this. So I would like to see some nipple clamps, but it might not happen. Okay, guys? Sorry.
people already had started commenting stuff.
I did my best.
And like the lives and stuff started going out. Right now, Dales has control over her TikTok, and her family has all her stuff, so I'm guessing they have control over it.
Well, Stefan was alluding to the fact that it was like somebody in the house, but you don't know who for sure it was?
No, I don't know who for sure.
TOS, it's fine.
Okay.
Now, this channel has originally started off with a person named Amberlynn Reed. I don't know if you're familiar with who she is.
Yeah.
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 How do you feel? Because you've been to this place, you've had this experience, you've met these people.
Mm-hmm.
Her making the comment of, "Man, I wish I could go to Pearadise." Do you think that's good for her or not good for her?
I guess it's okay. That's for somebody to experience. That's if they want to experience it, that's something on them. If you're an adult, you want to go there, you want to experience it. My personal experience, I never felt uncomfortable per se. The drama and the bullshit, yeah, that was there. But I've never made to feel uncomfortable. Also, I'm particularly not probably Stefan's type.
Why
so
not?
I'm a fat girl, but I'm not Stefan's type of fat.
Right. Yeah, he likes
What does that mean?
500 plus, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been very open that that's his preference, right? And that's really why, like, I didn't get that kind of attention either while I was there. So that's why I felt safer longer, because, like I said, I felt like fucking Bella Hadid up in that bitch. Like, he didn't even talk to me until I had that fucking thong bikini on, and he could like see my whole body out on display.
Yeah, you were probably like 200 pounds less than his type.
Yes.
Foxy.
Yeah, that was when I was like 350. So that's not enough for him, right?
Yeah. Fubu, do you have any questions
Yeah.
for Jordan?
I just want to know, like, do you have any connection to a person in chat that's called BBW Layla?
I know her in the community.
Okay, 'cause she's been commenting.
I'm confused because this girl is saying that she was not disrespected while she was there, but yet she has this really aggressive stance against Stefan because they shit talked her or something.
Yeah, we
Like-
should have a scale cam, but you gotta trust me.
James, thank you for the 1 buckaroo. I appreciate it. Thank you.
A lot, like, that she knows, like, behind the scenes information.
Yeah,
I would if Layla would want to come up, I would. If she knows stuff, I would let her. She's in the community of the plus size woman, and she's friends with a lot of people that do know him.
Okay, because I've seen her on several streams commenting about it. Seems like she knows a lot.
Yeah. I would trust her.
So when you were there at the house, did you see anything like that you would classify under SA?
No, nothing that. And I've been going, like, I've gone quite a few times. I never seen anything that was like.
Okay, so this is interesting because this is a woman that's not necessarily defending Pearadise, but she's also saying that she's never seen any evidence of SA in the house while she was there.
Wow. There's adults, people have sex. I've seen that, but I mean, nothing that I was thrown back by. But also, a lot of things changed since he got accused of doing those things.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. He's been a lot more careful, a lot more safe ever since like things like that started coming out. So I understand that like you probably wouldn't see those things. It would probably be the people who were in there living in the house for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that answers that.
Interesting.
Now, we did have a bigger guest who was willing to come in. They don't want to say their name or give much more.
A bigger guest. You gotta be very clear about what you're talking about here, Tech. Is it a bigger guest because they're big? Or are they a bigger guest because they're relevant to the situation?
Information side. She's a big lady.
Okay.
She canceled on us because of harassment. And you said today here on stream that Stefan might call you a cunt or a bitch or whatever, right, from you coming up here.
He may not say it to my face, but he'll say it. He's gonna talk. He's probably fuming in his office right now with the girl that's at his house talking shit about me, and that's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a nobody. He could say that I am a nobody, but I'm a crazy bitch. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
While you were in this life, was that like a common thing that if there was like some type of detractor, that there'd be like a listening party or watch party with Stefan and the girls shit talking people?
Not when I was there. I do know that he would talk shit about the girls that did talk shit about him, and there's been times where his friends were like, "Maybe you need to just stop talking about it. If you stop talking about it, maybe those people will leave you alone." But at the end of the day, he gets fixated on stuff, and he just stays on it and stays on it and stays on it. Like, these people wouldn't even be talking about him, and he's bringing it up in his life. And like, he had people in the house that I'm friends with that got sick of it, and they were like, "I'm stepping away because all you talk about is drama."
Were you ever in the Discord?
Yeah, I actually helped run it.
Okay, so did you ever see him like post videos and encourage people to mass report them?
No, I've never seen that. He did post videos like TikToks of like, "Oh, they're talking about me," but he's never ran and saved report them. Also, I know that the other day somebody was in here saying that underage people, I helped run it. No, he never let anybody underage. It was 18 plus, but from when I was helping run it, I never saw anybody underage. And the whole like ID stuff, he never.
I wish Foxy was there for all the interviews. She's so locked in and Fupa's trying. Yeah. Is Foxy not there for all the interviews? Because I feel like she was crucial to the whole thing. I mean, I think she was one of the main people that was going and contacting several of these main characters to try to get the interview. At least that's what it feels like. Oh, she had a family emergency. Oh, she missed the last 3. That is a shame, because it does feel like because she's so invested, she's doing a good job.
Save that. Most of the time, Stefan wasn't even running his own Discord, if you want to be honest. The mods that were helping were running it. He just disappeared. So there's that.
Yeah. Okay. And we have a screenshot that was dated from, I think, 2021, showing the Discord was listed as 21 plus, right?
Yeah.
It seems like it's been for quite some time, been in like an adults only Discord.
Yeah.
You don't remember anyone ever being invited? You said there was no minors there beforehand, but no one was ever invited there and then kicked out for being a minor. Yes, no?
No, not when I was there. When I was present, I never seen that. I never noticed anybody coming there, unless it was like he did it behind closed doors, but I never noticed.
Okay, because there was that conversation made by, was it Piggy, Foxy, who said that Stefan commented on a 17-year-old's appearance to try and boost her confidence. Right.
Yes,
so
and he tried screenshots as well.
Yeah, so Stefan says it was to boost her confidence. She says that it was just inappropriate. But that was like a thing happening in the Discord, right?
No. When the mods started taking over and he was around, like, a lot of stuff got put into place. Like, it was a leveling system. People weren't allowed to be in certain chats unless you got to a certain level, because you do have people coming in that are crazy. Because they wanted to take over because he wasn't doing shit. So whatever went on before I was in there, before I started helping run it, I can't speak on anything before like whole 2021 I wasn't helping. But after that I helped.
Yeah, so there actually is a screen recording of Stefan on a live stream saying that he was going to dox this 17-year-old if she didn't stop talking about it. Yeah. Right? Wow. He was like, I'm going to have to show the proof of, yes, I do have it. It'll take me just a second to find, but he was saying, like, if I have to show this to like prove that I'm innocent, I will, but it's going to have your full name on it.
I remember that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The 17-year-old.
Yes, it's in the docket.
Is this the one that says the 16-year-old allegations, or is it a different one?
It's supposed to be like a live stream of him. It's not supposed to be because it's Piggy's video that has the screenshot of the original conversation. So maybe we should show that first for the audience who doesn't know this story.
Go for it. You share on that one. In the meantime, Jordan, is there anyone that you think would be a good voice to tell their story about this whole thing that you'd recommend?
My friend, but I don't know if he would want to come up. Her name is BBW.
Hey, Carol. Fupa's too busy being the LCU hoe? Yo, is there new stuff happening with Fupa and men in the LCU? Please tell me more. Because we covered the whole Fupa Phantom situation. So if there's more stuff regarding that.
Peachy?
I talked to Peachy today.
I'd love to know.
They were about to come up. They said they've had a long live stream. They're kind of
Oh
tired.
my god, so much more! I need more docket members, I swear, man. I'm so bored of the LCU. I need someone in there. Her and James, what's his face? Okay. Who been James? No way, James Holder? He's done to her what she did to. Yo, that is some sweet, juicy drama right there.
But they're considering coming up another time. So either later today if they feel rested, or maybe tomorrow. But
Peachy would be the.
He flew her out there? Banged her and dumped her? That's crazy.
Person because she was there the whole time.
That's good stuff. I need to look that up.
Everything was like going on. She can answer more questions than I can. So she would be a good person.
Okay. Yeah, I believe
And then asked her to leave early. She was not good enough. She was not good enough. Holy crap.
He was saying that she knows her shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets herself in some crap, man.
Now, when you watch the conversation with Piggy, that's the one doing the lawsuit, right? Am I wrong? Piggy was the big lawsuit, never actually been to Pearadise.
Reapers did a few hours on the new stuff today? Okay, good to know, good to know.
Girl, or is that Porky?
No, that's Piggy. Piggy's never been.
Never been there. Have you ever interacted with Piggy? Has she reached out to you at all?
No, Piggy's never reached out to me, but also like when all that stuff, like I don't get intertwined with stuff. Like I don't go in people's stuff and send hate.
I love that.
I don't go in people, like I let people speak their voice because that's just something I let happen.
Okay, we have the video here. I don't know if you see it on your screen. Let's go ahead and get it ready. Go ahead and hit play when you'd like.
Had a 16-year-old hit me up on TikTok and literally tell me that my content was the reason that she put on a bikini and made a TikTok swimming in a lake. There is nothing wrong with communicating with a 16-year-old and
no 49-year-old should have any contact with a woman underage, especially when this is the fourth woman to come forward regarding inappropriate messages that he has sent.
So these are some of the messages that she also provided as evidence. One of them says, I mean, he tried to get...
What? I'm sorry for getting distracted, but was James strategically doing that? Do we know? Was he like planning to do that since the beginning? Because that is some evil mastermind stuff.
With me when I was in high school, knowing I was 17. As soon as I turned 18, like the day I turned 18.
James Holder was not ready for that loose skin. That's so mean. That's so mean. He got an intern after that. Yo, James Holder, what is he doing? Holy crap, that's evil.
They followed me back. Is it a coincidence? And then this is like an actual screenshot of Stefan and his account. Hi, I'm Stefan from TikTok. Oh yes, you can totally join. The ID is to verify that your age, that you're real. How old are you now? What's your TikTok name again?
Okay, wait. I tried to join your Discord, but I'm not 18. You can totally join. The ID is to verify your age and that you're real. How old are you? 17? That's not looking good.
That name, I lost a chat on there. And it, like that person is saying, but I'm not 18.
He even confirmed it. He said 17 question mark.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing.
Sent them knowing they were under 18.
put yourself in that position. I don't know, ask her.
Try again.
That's why we're watching this from start to finish very closely. Because there's these little pieces of information that sometimes make a hell of a difference in how we feel about the situation, you know?
Was making very lightly dressed TikToks, and when she came on the Discord, she posted like very lightly dressed, very sexual content.
Why is it so hard for men to understand that what women do with their bodies does not give men leeway to do anything?
I might have called a...
Okay, this is the...
Hoopa and Tech going to the party in his house next week is gross. I feel like... I don't know if that's how I feel yet. I'm gonna have to see that content. But I feel like if you're... Because my background is somewhat in journalism, right? So if you're in the subject and you're like trying to figure things out, there's nothing better than to go to the place where everything's happening, right? So when it comes to like the journalistic aspect of that, I don't think it's gross. I think it's part of the content or the investigation or, you know. So I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. But That is what I'm thinking right now, at least. I think it makes sense from that standpoint.
I think this is the important one. Do you want to read it or do you want me to read it?
I can read it. So they unbanned me once after doing that. Sorry, you have to deal with the haters. That's from Stefan.
They unbanned me once after doing that. Sorry, you have to deal with haters. They're just jealous I'm pretty and they aren't.
They're just jealous I'm pretty and they aren't.
Okay, these are actually texts that we have seen before that I already said are not looking good for Stefan. Because he goes on and says she's cute, and he could have left it there, right? He knows he's talking to someone that's under 18. And he could have left it there. But no, he goes on to ask questions about how tall she is and how big she is. And, that's starting to get very, very, very suspicious.
He heart reacts that. And then his response was, oh, girl, you are cute. Don't ever let shit like this dim your light. Stay confident and awesome. Also, just out of total curiosity, haha, may I be so nosy and ask how tall you are and how big? Hope that question doesn't offend you. I'm 6'1" and about 205. The other vid showed up on my FYP, the one where you are showing your hips. I'm like 5'5" to 5'7" and like 270. Gotcha. Where are you at? I'm in Vegas.
Yes. So yeah,
it's just weird seeing so much grace being given to this guy, but other internet shit gets way less grace for lesser offenses. I mean, it's all dependent on how passionate people feel about what wrong that they've committed, right? And I do believe that this community, no. She is the one that is 5'5" and 270. He is 6'1" and 205.
That is that same person. I'm going to continue playing.
17-year-old cute, but that was in order to hype her up.
People don't care as much about fat people. You're not wrong. I mean, people in the community do feel passionate about it, but this is the extent of their rage. And it does go pretty far. I mean, these people are getting death threats, and they're, people are, going deep into their depression over things like this. But yeah, that is as far as that goes.
And that might have been a good excuse if he hadn't focused on her height and weight, which is notoriously known that he has a very specific.
Yeah, and then this is his bio that used to be on the Discord, I believe. Do you want to read it? The second paragraph?
I can read it. I'm 47, 6'1", and about 200 pounds. Yes, I really like very tall, 6 foot plus, and very big 500 pound plus girls. It is my, okay, I'm gonna stop with that. It's my natural preference and has always been this way. I have absolutely no problem going out in public with a beautiful girl and would never keep my preference for a large lady a shameful secret. Oh, what's this? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I saw the 18 years. He says, I've been in back-to-back relations for 18 years. I was like, oh, hold on. I thought he was going to say, looking for someone who's 18. But no, that's not what it says.
Right. Okay, let's see if there's any more in this.
So much that he used to keep it in his bio. Secondly, what does her hip...
And then, yeah, this seems to be someone else, or I don't know if it's someone else or the same person, but it says, you're such a cutie, so I'm totally curious. May I be so nosy and ask, are you single? And if so, how tall and how...
Are you single? Like, what is that? Ugh.
That's the
how
same
tall are
message
you?
read, yeah.
Oh, shit, okay. Have anything to do with hyping her up.
I have no choice but to post the whole thing, which is going to show her full name and everything.
And this is exactly how he tries to scare and intimidate women coming.
Yeah, let's watch that.
Fupa acts proud to be the traveling LCU hoe. Honestly, there are ways to embrace the sluttiness, right? Like, I don't mind if someone, embraces the promiscuity, and I'm even gonna admire that stuff, right? But then to have an attitude about it, and being offended, and, acting as if you're not traveling to all these different places to have sex with men from the LCU like that, there's no point, right? Might as well embrace it. You're gonna get more respect that way, I think.
Fucking part again, right? Because that's where he's basically threatening to dox this girl.
But to post the whole thing, which is going to show her full name and everything.
And this is exactly how he tries to scare and intimidate women coming forward regarding his predatory behavior. At the end of the day, if he had nothing to hide, then he would have already made a video addressing it. But instead, can you spot the difference?
Okay, real quick. Pause. Yo, Zio, you can't be like, I'm not going on your fucking program and then drop your fucking Cash App link in my fucking chat. Bitch, I will time you the fuck out. You want to get paid? Come up here or something. Okay, we'll come to some arrangement, but you're not just going to be like, here's my Cash App, so buy me dinner. What the fuck are you doing? All right, it's not how show business works.
Yeah,
Jesus.
guys. Zio, Tech will pay you.
I'll pay you to make a fucking appearance, but not to fucking just drop your Cash App, bitch. Holy shit.
Don't leech off of our subs. Thank you. Anyway.
Don't leech off of our subs. You're all a bunch of leeches. What are you talking about, Fupa? I just said embrace your sluttiness and your leechy ways, you know?
So why would he have to expose her full name in order to show the proof? Like, why can't you just blur it out?
Exactly.
True.
I forgot to add, there is somebody that wants to speak out, but she signed an NDA.
Ooh.
Oh
I think
shit.
She
What?
signed an NDA with him.
Yeah, with him.
And are you allowed to say who?
I can say, fuck it, I don't care. Her name is Hellcat. She goes by Hellcat, but her name is Esme.
Esme, if you want to reach out to me on either TikTok or Discord, I will drop it in the comments if you're watching.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, I don't know if we want to publicly advertise. Hey, you want to break NDA?
Oh my god.
You want to come up here and break some NDA? You know, that's it. Random YouTube instigator is correct. NDA doesn't cover crimes. If there is legitimate crime here, an offense, some legal thing, an NDA does not cover that. So that's a whole different thing. Casey,
Yo Mama with the 10 said, can we play my music video for the lady? Music video? Can you drop it in the side chat? Yo Mama, do you know who Yo Mama is?
Ooh, music video? Is it a big girl music video? All I'm saying is, if the Virgin Mary had just fessed up and went by Mary, no one would have even known who she was. Very true. Good point.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. Oh my fucking god, I can't believe we haven't thought about doing this. I'll drop it in the side chat if you want to present it.
Yeah, I got you.
There you go. It's ready.
Oh, it's a Pearadise music video. Okay, cool.
I just want to say thank you for winning the battle against Lolcow Live. I know this new audience is coming in and watching Bus isn't really familiar with the whole dynamic of the Lolcow universe. We have a 24-hour network of streams that go Monday through Friday. We have streams happening on the weekends. It's a community of a bunch of different hosts doing a bunch of different types of shows. Yo Mama is one
Show the video.
one of the big girl enjoyers. If you're looking for someone to say hi to, he loves a big woman. Yeah. He was part of Girl World. Look, this is not even a joke. He has 15 bottles of baby oil from Costco that he hasn't been able to use yet. All right, hit this man up. Your Mama $5 or $10 says, I want to watch her dance. All right.
He's still into the BBW.
Hey, yeah, he was actually mad that he wouldn't say mad, but he was like, why did you lose all that weight? You look so much better when you were at that size. And I was like, I have my own problems. Leave me alone. Mind your fucking business. But anyways, here is the music video from Yo Mama that he wants to show you, Jordan.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
In the city, I was being because of you call. At Pearadise when you call. My belly turning you on.
My belly turning you on.
My weight in your car weighing 2 tons. Bringing beef and some bacon. You know that I don't run. And I know
I went to that one.
you want to eat slow, but then gain faster. And tell me the password. Fast city, you know what that means. You're gonna gain faster, won't fit in your jeans. Fat city, Stefan tryna get you in the bed. He gon' rub your leg, and then he gon' give you head.
Oh, well.
Anyway.
Interesting.
I think Bluff is going 4 hours.
Poopa Cheese wants to be treated like a spoiled princess, yet she kisses the feet of toxic men who secretly hate most women. Okay, stupid games win stupid prizes. But yeah, you know what? Yep.
Someone said, Angel says we need PR training. Well, maybe. People did die during this whole situation, and we are...
This is the LCU. We don't do PR.
True. Right? Poopa die in Minecraft. I'm joking. But I did DoorDash you some french fries.
Oh, thank you.
I'm joking as well.
Aww.
Did you see that somebody DM'd us, Tech?
Ooh, I can take a look.
On the Discord.
I have a couple.
How long were you in the house for? Who the fuck is that?
That's you.
How long were you in the house?
There you go. You're watching the stream somewhere. It auto-played from the music video. There you go, bitch. I got you. Clock it. Click it, clock it. Wake it up. Where's my bell? Look, here's the thing. You've been there for some moments, right? You said early on. Is that right? You were there not like super late.
I've been around since 2021.
I honestly prefer people try to sing the song rather than use an AI voice, so I'll give him kudos for that, you know?
Yeah. So that's like near the beginning, right?
Yeah, basically the beginning. Yeah.
You said you ran the Discord. How long were you running that Discord?
I was helping run it up until 2024 when I left.
Okay. Nothing crazy that you had to moderate. Nothing insane that happened in there.
Oh, they had creeps, weirdos come in, but that had like kicking them out because people would come in because they're feeders and stuff. So they'd come in and be like, oh, a big girl, and say some crazy stuff, but nothing else other than that, like crazy, that would be like, oh my God.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And these feeder issues, you know, with the I just got a DM I will have to talk about in a little bit, but the shake feeder thing, the 10 super shakes or whatever, was that common?
Oh, that's public. That's public. So I'm not.
Yeah, that's public.
At Privado1 super chatted $20. It's apparent on this topic and coverage y'all need Keem to do the interviews. You guys are really dropping the ball and setting the precedent for outsiders not to come on shows to tell their stories. SMH.
PP literally hates.
I disagree with that. I don't think Keemstar would have been doing a better job right now interviewing this lady. I think they're doing just fine, okay? We don't need King Keemstar over here. We don't need it.
Me and has wished to see the inside of my asshole like 20 times.
That's way too many people on screen anyway. Most of them are not doing anything most of the time.
Ignore PP Bravado.
At Bonepushy super chatted $25.81. Foxy, I absolutely adored you on Queen's Demolishing Teen and on some T1000 Terminator shit, but you also shine bright on Buzz. Just be you, babe. Red heart emoji.
Oh, is Fupa actually actively doing stuff on TikTok? That's interesting. Cause if she's doing the whole slut era, then I'm all for it, man. I want to follow that.
Emoji.
Thank you. Thank you, Belle.
Thank you for the support. So this feeder thing, right? Was that common practice? Was this like an activity that happened? Because a number of girls came up here yesterday or the day before, and they were like, never saw it.
It's not necessarily with people that come in the house. It's necessarily the girls he's with and talking to. Somebody that he's actively pursuing. He is more so into that. But also, if you're a feeder, me personally knowing, you don't have to say something. You're going to get off to somebody.
Air paddling with all of them and even ALR and her girlfriend. Okay, interesting. Doesn't she sell Timu garbage on TikTok? I heard that she used to do that.
Eating. You're going to be like, oh, or like you don't finish food. You're going to be like, you didn't finish your food. I'm upset with you. Or it's like a mind tactic. It's
all I get out of this is Stefan is overly handsy, but the people against him are cloud chasers, with some being even worse than him. I agree to what you're saying to an extent. I don't think I can make that conclusion just yet. So far, I feel like a lot of people are not genuine. And this is coming from both sides of the story.
Basically, Coda, stop.
I don't necessarily think Stefan's a good guy either. I think there's a lot of suspicious things that are happening in Pearadise. I think the whole concept around Pearadise should be cleaned up and optimized for what they're actually using that space for. So yeah.
Basically messing with their mind because you're upset with them and he doesn't want, like, you don't want to be upset. Like, you don't want your man to be upset with you. So therefore you're like, oh, next time I'm going to eat more.
The girl that currently lives with him actually posted like a progress photo. Like, you know, usually people do a progress photo when they've lost weight. She did it the opposite way, where she was smaller a few years ago, and now she's living with Stefan and she has gained a substantial amount of weight.
Yeah. She says she was fat before she went. Yeah, she was fat before she went. But I mean, like, you can't fight an argument saying he had nothing to do with it. He may not have contributed and gave you money to do it, but you're in his house and you gain that much weight. I mean, it kind of, on his end, you're not beating those allegations that people have against you by saying you're not a feeder. If a girl you're actively living with is gaining weight.
By the way, that video's for the end of the stream. I don't know if you are sharing that video we just sent in the chat.
Oh, shit.
What video is this?
No, it's just a screenshot.
Ah, let's see. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it's not loading for me. I don't know if you're going to have to forward it to me.
Fupa internet sucks.
Dude, it loads for me. I don't get it why it doesn't load for you.
Yeah, just go ahead and forward it to either me or Tech.
Yeah, just put it in the chat.
Oh, of the progress photo. Okay.
Did it load?
No.
You're going to have to stop sharing your screen too.
Anyways. We do have another guest that might want to hop in here. Zio, you can still get in here. We know you're watching. All right. Fuck.
Yes. We see you watching us, watching you, watching us.
Yeah, it won't be won't buy you a computer, but fuck it. Maybe we'll.
I'd never watched Bus until this story. Meanwhile, Tina came in during a stream and said, "This stuff is boring. You got to stop." Dude, this is the first time since ALR in January that Bus is interesting. So, yo, do we have a buff weave coming in with a redirect? Welcome in, everyone. We were just talking about you earlier. Was just promoting our show tomorrow. Do we have a time, by the way? Can we tell people a time? Let me think. Would tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST work for you, Buffweeb? Can we tell people 2 p.m. EST?
We'll get you dinner, maybe. You know, hey, fucking hit me up. Does that make me a feeder? Am I a feeder if I do that? Is that what that is?
Yeah, you're a feeder. I'm gonna say you're a feeder.
Oh no! Wait, is being a feeder bad?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. She's also. I mean, it was also public that she's gained over 100 pounds since being there.
Being where?
Since being at his house.
Oh, wait. 100 pounds within what amount of time? Oh, that's so dangerous. I hate that.
Oof. Interesting. Is it? Wait, is being a feeder that bad? Confirmation. Because what is it really? Because I've bought alcohol for alcoholics before.
Because when you encourage someone to eat and they're at such a large size, you're basically slowly unaliving them.
Yeah, but if they don't get it from me, who are they getting it from? Someone else?
That's like someone's depressed and you're encouraging them to do something.
well, if I see a homeless dude and I give him 20 bucks, I know he's gonna get like fucking alcohol. I'm like, well, you know, I tried. Here's some money. Okay, well, if I'm not giving Zio directly food, if I'm giving her cash, what am I?
Well, if you give her cash, that's not feederism. But if you say, here's some money, go buy yourself some food, you're encouraging her, like...
Yeah, and then, by the way, when you're eating that food, can you take a picture and let some of the sauce spill on your belly? Take a picture of that too? Yeah, that's feeding.
Okay. Zio, you want to come up here and have a fucking conversation? Here's some money. Buy a dumbbell or something. Get some fucking exercise straps or fucking new socks. I'm trying to think what... Well, because I think fat people go through socks faster.
I wish someone would feed me spaghetti. Aww. The world is enabling. Oh, 100%.
Am I wrong?
You don't gotta be like that. So that's not necessary. Okay, like this is a very serious topic, and I understand we're trying to have some like comic relief moments by like shitting on fucking fat people. But hey, guess what? That's also fucked up. So let's not make a fucked up situation even worse. Maybe you know.
Oh, the word. Okay.
Maybe that's also why people don't.
Although I also think the entire world is enabling.
Want to come on this fucking show because they're afraid that either you or Keem is gonna call them fucking, oh, are there any other swine related names, fucking this and that? Like it's not appropriate for the situation. This is not a fucking joke.
Wait, I'm the fattest.
Oh, finally someone is actually taking this seriously. Thank you, Foxy.
Person on this fucking show. What do you mean? I'm like 300 pounds.
Who cares? You can be fat and be fat phobic and make fat phobic jokes.
I'm not being fat phobic. I'm making levity. I'm also fat. I got all the fat jokes in the world sent at me in the fucking Discord. I'm being like,
just saying it's unnecessary. Okay, that's all I'm saying is it's unnecessary.
You were never a real fat girl like I've been a real fat girl.
Bitch, I was 350 pounds.
I was 480. I was 480 pounds at one point.
Who cares? Who fucking cares who was fatter?
Stefan cares. Stefan cares that I was 480 pounds and you weren't. Bet. Guarantee. Guarantee.
Oh my God.
You're trying to clout chase on my calories, bitch. All right. I'm out here fucking collecting cholesterol and you can't achieve like I did. Okay.
Well, then send him a fucking pocket pussy of your fucking gunt, bitch.
Pocket dude.
Maybe
you never know. Stefan,
all right, 50-member goal in Tech sends a pocket pussy to Stefan.
Wait, was Stefan referring to guys? Is that a thing? Do we know?
No, I don't think so.
No, do a pocket pussy of your belly button.
Shut the fuck up. It's just like this deep. It's like your additions to a conversation. It's very shallow. There's no way. Oh,
bitch, fuck you.
Nasty.
Now we're angry. I'm glad we're fucking yelling at each other because you guys are fucking stolen valor fat girling me.
Hi, Keemstar.
Yeah, I was just calling to see where you guys are fat.
Yeah. Oh my God.
For the show.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you want to rank our fatness?
I was wondering when it would devolve into Oppression Olympics.
Oh,
come on.
You were fat, right?
And obviously, Keemstar's coming up to make fun of the situation even more.
Yeah.
This is entertainment, you guys. Remember, it's entertainment.
Really?
No, I was fat.
We're all adults. We can pick on each other for being fat or skinny or whatever. Like, come on, it's not that serious. It
is that serious because how are we going to talk about fucking SA and grape allegations in the same conversation that we're making fun of these people? Like, it's not funny.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to meet you, Joey. Hi, nice to meet you. The fact that Stefan is having BBW orgies is hilarious. That is so out of the norm and just like, it's funny.
That part is, right?
Wait, talk about it. You must want to be part of it. Okay.
Would it be so out of the ordinary if it was like regular sized people?
No, it's Keemstar's house.
Oh yeah, true.
Dude, and fat people are just naturally funny. Like they always have been historically naturally funny, right?
That's why Tech's funny. It's because he's fat.
Funniest guy in the LCU and the chubbiest motherfucker out here, all right? I've been saying this.
Okay, so there's this guy from Germany, right?
So please, guys, remember this. Foxy is trying to remind everyone that it's a serious topic. What is the first thing that Keemstar does? He comes up and says, fat people are funny! Okay?
Invented something and he loves big girls and he has BBW orgies. Like that is literally hilarious. I don't have to say any more. Like that's a funny concept.
Okay, that part is funny. Whatever. If you want to think that's funny, that's fine. But to like get up here and fucking just like directly to these people, be calling them all these names, they already fucking deal with that. And that's not going to encourage them to come up on this fucking show and talk about their very serious situation that fucking allegedly happened to them.
Oh,
okay, but some of them call themselves Piggy and Pork Chop. They're like in on it.
Wait, are you mad that I made fun of Zio, the girl that dropped the fucking Cash App link in our side chat?
Yes. Well, it's not just that, right? It's been like a plethora of things that have happened over the last 4 days.
Ooh, Keem so wants a BBW orgy. He so wants that. Oh, he wants to be smothered by these bigger girls.
You wonder why people don't want to come up here and fucking talk to us, and that's one of the reasons.
Bro, I don't think they want to come up here because I feel like they don't want to deal with the hard questions. I'm sorry, that's normally when someone doesn't want to speak. We have proven that this is a fair and balanced platform. If someone's like, oh, I'm not coming...
We have proven that this is a fair and balanced platform. Oh, I gotta clip that part. I gotta clip that one. Oh, that one's great. We have proven.
coming up there because of whatever. It makes me wonder, like, are they
Yeah, Foxy should have been left alone to run this, 100%.
afraid that we're going to ask tough questions? That's where I'm at.
Audrey, if you're watching this, we would love to have you back on panel today. If you have
It's literally the only person I trust at this point to get the truth out of everyone.
the chance to hop up here.
I need to grab some water.
You're upset.
I didn't see how this all started. Tech, did you say something that made someone rage quit?
No, I think I said Zio because she. Okay, just so you know, Keemstar, she was in our YouTube chat and she dropped her Cash App link and said, "Someone buy me lunch." So I timed her out and I was like, "Bitch, if you want to make some money, come up here. We'll make a deal or something. Maybe I'll buy you something." And I said maybe dinner or socks because I think fat people go through their socks faster than normal people do. Which is true. I've been fucking heavy. That shit wears down. It's like tires on a truck. They go faster than on a Prius. Okay? And fucking Foxy's like, how dare you be so mean to the big women? And I was like, bitch, because I was a big woman. Okay, I was huge.
You still are. Bro, you're like 300 pounds. You're still fat.
Okay, I'm now 281. Okay, I've dropped 50 pounds since fat camp. I'm doing fucking amazing. I'm doing great shit out here, Keem.
All right. Well, look, at the end of the day, I think Foxy is way overreacting.
Yeah, she's big mad.
Wow. Foxy is way overreacting.
She has to be. I mean, look, every fat person that we've interviewed has had a good sense of humor. Like, none of them have been like overly sensitive about like little jokes and like nothing. Like, no one's bullying. We're just adults cracking jokes. You know, like what the fuck?
Yeah, we're not cracking jokes about the essay. We're just cracking jokes about being fat.
We should ask.
Yeah, but it's in the same conversation. That is the problem. How does nobody? Oh my god.
Fat woman, if they were offended.
Okay, ask me.
Fupa,
If I had been essayed in this situation in Paradise, would I be comfortable going up and telling my story? No. No, I wouldn't.
Joke said today.
No.
Thank you, Jordan Queen. I would never say that about you. Don't you worry. All right. But Jordan,
if you truly want both sides of the story being told, then you're going to take this seriously. And you're not going to be making fun of every single thing that happens and just laugh it off.
How do you feel about what's happened?
Wait,
because that's not creating an environment where people can speak their truth. It's just not.
Excuse me.
Fucking raging.
Let's address her the correct way, Skinny Queen. Were you offended?
I'm fucking raging. I'm pissed. I'm never coming back on here. I'm leaving the Discord.
Oh, understood. I don't get it. Foxy got real fucking mad. You know what it is? She still has like residual fat girl energy.
Yes.
She's still,
oh my god, I can't deal with that. I cannot deal with that.
That these fucking women had to deal with, right? Because I decided to get my fucking ass out of Dodge. And if I, like, this is a fucking serious situation. It's just not cute. It's not fucking cute to be sitting up here making fun of these people who, like, have serious allegations against this fucking man.
Okay, well, they're your friends. You told us you were here from the very beginning. Why can't you get one of them up here?
Because I already explained that, Keem, that they don't fucking want to come up here either because of the harassment that they've already beginning, the harassment they're afraid they're going to get from him or from people that he knows, okay? Or they don't want to get made fun of. That was specifically...
Yeah, but all the credit that I gave them for even bringing up this topic and discussing it goes down the toilet when they do it like this.
What fucking Zio said on her story.
PG, you're in. Hey, girly pop.
Oh,
I'll be right back. I have to pee.
Of course.
Well, first of all, Zio is like playing a game. Like she's obviously not.
Oh, your camera's
Zio's just not. Zio's not acting in good faith. She's obviously playing around. I mean, she literally went to our chat and put her cash up in there and said, "Someone buy me food." So she's not a serious.
Oh, just wait. It gets so much worse. I believe you.
Person.
She's trying to be funny.
Yes,
I called her out on it.
Serious.
I was like, "Bitch, don't be doing that." You know what she said? She's like, "Haha, I did it because you guys are live. It'd be funny." So yeah, you know, it's like Foxy, you're getting offended for someone who knew it was part of a joke.
Yeah, you're overreacting.
Okay, well.
Oh my god. Can you stop telling Foxy that she's overreacting?
Hi, Peachy. Thank
God,
you
it's annoying me. Foxy, when are you going to leave the LCU?
for joining us. Welcome.
Hi, I'm very much trying to get my camera on, and I don't know why.
It works. It's not. Don't do nothing. It works.
Okay.
It's so weird when you can't see it. We can. Right. It's so strange. I don't know why they have it set up that way.
Okay.
You look fantastic, by the way.
Thanks.
Okay, Peachy, which side of the fence are you on? Stefan, guilty or innocent?
100% guilty.
Okay, we got. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Lay it on us. What happened?
I mean, you can't just say what happened. I've known Stefan since 2020. I lived in the house for 6 months.
Okay.
I know a lot. Ask away.
Okay, this should be interesting.
Now, there was a lot of allegations of...
She's lived in the house for 6 months, which, you know, even if she takes breaks, she's there on a consistent basis, so she should have a lot to say.
You know, coercement from his community to other communities to like take down videos, to remove posts, to stop live streams. Did you witness any of that?
He wouldn't really do it publicly, but yes, in our inner group, it happened a lot.
Oh, okay. This is the first time we have confirmation that it was happening. Foxy?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were on a live stream together on TikTok right before this. And I remember you talking about how you were basically an enforcer for Stefan, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Can you tell us what you mean by that?
So I would say that like Stefan and I became what I considered best friends. I thought that I was his closest friend, and so he would come to me when he felt like people were picking on him or making him, you know, out to be this bad guy. And because again, like a lot of us big people have felt very marginalized in our life, when someone's coming to you and saying everybody's picking on me, they're being so mean to me, and nobody wants to stand up for me as a good person and somebody who I thought this was my best friend, immediately I would go on the attack. And he very much preyed on that, the fact that I would attack almost anybody for him. And so that's where I kind of got known as his handler and enforcer, because anytime anybody kind of said anything negative about me, he would send me the video, or if I was at the house, he'd tell me. And then I wasn't ever forced to, but I felt the need to stick up for him. So I'd immediately go on attack after a lot of people. And there's multiple lives that maybe he was live complaining about something and I'd be on the box or even in the room where I would stick up for him or defend him, even when I didn't fully believe.
So would you?
Okay, so that is majorly on you for doing that. You are defending someone when you don't fully believe what you're saying? Why? What did this guy have on you for you to be acting like that for someone? Anybody?
Would you report people's videos? Would you comment under them? What exactly would you do?
All of the above. So there was times where I can say I reported Kimmy's videos multiple times, Pal's videos multiple times. You know, while they're live, I would sit there and report. I would sit in the chat and say, like, call them liars and be like, you know, that you don't know the truth. I know the truth, and try and get them to talk to me. And, you know, and then when they attacked me, which they had every right to, of course, I would get upset and go to him. And then he'd be like, no, you know how it feels.
Right. So he would send you the links, basically being like, these are the videos that I want you to do this on. You would do that. And this went on for how long?
And I have to say, he wouldn't say, like, I want you to report it. He would say, oh, how do we stop this? I don't know what to do. This just feels so icky. Then I would be like, well, I'll go report it. I'll go report it. You know, let's get it taken down. And I would say, like, from when I kind of first met him around 2020-ish until 2022, I did that. And then I left the house in the fall of 2022 and cut ties for a while. But then there's a few times where I went back. But after that, I never rode hard for him as I did back in those 2 years.
Did you ever encourage anyone else to go report the videos?
I never did, no. But there were group chats where we all like, yeah, we reported. Or we'd be watching in the house and we'd all be like sitting there with our phones and all reporting at the same time.
So it was a Pearadise collective.
Yes.
It feels kind of strange to ask you this because I think it's coming from Stefan himself in the chat saying, can you ask her what happened with her and Angel?
What happened with me and Angel, like that doesn't really have anything to do with it, but yeah, Angel and I had a falling out. That was his girlfriend at the time, and that's one of the main reasons I left the house, because her and I were not getting along and things were not going well, and I was having some bad mental health issues, and I thought he was my friend, and I went to him to help me with the situation. He kind of just said, it's not my problem, and he's like, that's my girlfriend, so I'm going to side with her no matter what. And it went down from hill from there, and then I left the house completely.
Okay.
So you left because you had a falling out with Angel?
I left because I started having a falling out with Angel, and him as who I thought was my best friend, because I rode so hard for him. I thought he would help support me in it, but he would let her kind of treat me terribly. And just there was a lot. And it's like, I don't really want to drag Angel into it because she's not the one that we're in on this. And I feel like if that's him, he's trying to distract from him and putting it was Angel's fault, not my fault.
Okay.
And that's the problem, is that's what he does, is he's like, we didn't have any beef. We didn't have any beef. That was on Angel. And as much as I have like issues with her, that has nothing to do with him. The issue I have with him is he was not a good friend. He was manipulative. He was always the victim. And things in a sort of way had to always be his way. And he's very like hypocritical of, he can talk to whoever he wants. He can bring anybody he wants in and out of the house, no matter what. But if you dare talk to anybody that is against him or say anything against him, you are ousted, and he will not really send people at you, but he'll go complain like he did to me, to them, to come after me.
I'm being told I have to move the chat into members only. I'm sorry, chat. You know, we love the Grays out here.
I first saw him on MFW's TikTok panel. I had no clue who he was. Stefan, yeah, it's an interesting character for sure, right? This is one of the topics that I'm really feeling passionate about talking about.
On Lolcow Bus. If you do want to continue chatting and putting some questions in there, you can send a super chat or become a member. We'll read the chat when it comes in. There were a number of people mentioning, was she in Stefan's pool last night? That's a no, right? I don't imagine.
No.
So the last time I was in the house was about a month ago. One of my very, very, very good friends was Shay. And she would every once in a while do these things she called SNLs, which are these Saturday Night Lives. They'd be live streams. And they would go for 24 hours. And she did like a mini one that like the weekend, basically like maybe a week or two before she passed. And I would go over there and do that with her because she didn't have a lot of support doing those. And I was one of the people that would support her doing it. So yes, I was in the pool with her. Not that long ago, but I was
not
there. No, not last night. No.
Like the footsies? Yeah, yeah.
Has not been since before she passed.
So there has been a lot of like feeder allegations against Stefan. And I know we were talking about that a lot on the live stream that we were doing together. What I want to ask is, did you see any evidence or know that he was a feeder? Like, what was he on Phoebe, etc.?
So yes, very much a feeder. It took him a long time for me knowing him, for him to come out and kind of open up to me sort of about it, but he never really fully opened up to me. But being friends with, at some point during my time there, with 3 people.
So she defended Stefan until she got upset with him for not taking her side in a fight. Yes, so that is happening a lot in these cases, okay? A lot of these women that are no longer defending Stefan had some falling out, and all of a sudden, all of his behavior has been bad since the beginning. So we definitely have to take these perspectives with, yeah, you know, be critical. A lot of the things that she might be saying now can be true, but they do come from a perspective that is hurt with Stefan.
That he was dating, you know, they kind of...
And this lady recognizes that a lot of the behaviors that she had while defending Stefan were toxic and not right, you know? And she only really admits to that after everything happened.
Kind of let me in on what happened. And yes, there was feederism going on. And
athletics.
What he does is he doesn't pay for the food. He doesn't pay for the content, but he encourages women to do content. And then he gets to sit there and watch them do it, and win-win situation. They're making money from the content. He gets to watch it for free. He didn't pay for it. Voila, he feels like everybody's happy.
Right.
So it's like his own personal entertainers.
Yes, and here's the thing is I know a lot of people have talked about feederism, whether it's good or bad. That's not for me to judge, and I'm not going to sit up here and judge about how feederism is good or bad. It is a fetish, and people are into it. My biggest issue, and something that we talked about in the live today, is not about whether or not he is or isn't. It's about how he portrays it. Like, people come in line and say, "Are you a feeder?" And he'll go, "No, no, no," and then people will go and say, "Look, I bought this. I'm feeding it."
Sorry, we have a donation coming in for $20. We're going to dance to it, even though it's inappropriate.
At Max_Ellis74 super chatted $19.99. It's hard to ask questions without making the person they're interviewing upset. So good on Foxy. So is this guy these women are talking about getting jail time? This girl talking has mannerisms as Amberlyn Reed.
Do you know who Amberlyn Reed is?
I do.
Okay, I who have worked with Amberlyn Reed, don't think she does, but fair enough for your assessment.
Some people excuse harm of others at the benefit of their own self. When the benefit to them ended, no point in protecting said actor anymore. Yeah, so there might be a lot of truth to what she's saying, but yeah, keep in mind that it comes from a perspective that is hurt.
Yeah, ALR is way different. Is he getting jail time? I don't think that's the case, right? Or
No. And so anyway, kind of back to what I was sort of saying is, like, there were times where I would say, like, so what if he is? What if he is a feeder? Like, why are we hiding this? Like, I feel like he should have just came out and said, yes, I am. And everybody here is a consenting adult. And if you have a problem with it, that's on you. But the weirdness is how hard he tried to hide it and made everyone kind of like go saying, like, no, he isn't, no, he isn't, no, he isn't. When it's like, yeah, he is.
I think he probably doesn't want the backlash because feeders do get a lot of criticism.
Well, I feel like he's getting...
And rightfully so. I'm sorry to say, but rightfully so.
More backlash because he's...
And there are many reasons why he wouldn't be admitting to being a feeder, guys. Let's not create this whole accepting safe space where feeders are okay and accepted, because it's just not, okay? It's not. So obviously he would be saying he's not a feeder. It's not in his best interest to say that he is.
Lying about it, right?
Yes,
like,
that's my opinion.
Let's not pretend that it's normal behavior.
That's one thing I didn't understand. Like, if this is who you are and you're so proud of it because, like, you do put it on the internet, why are you lying about certain parts of it?
I mean, since when are feeders known for giving their partners carrots and salads, okay? Let's be very honest here. They're not feeding them carrots and salads. They're feeding them burgers and really fatty food. That's what they're into. So yeah, it is a shameful thing, and rightfully so.
He's going to get criticism either way. He's getting criticism that he's lying about it, and he's going to get criticism if he comes out and says, yes, I'm a feeder.
Exactly. Yes. At least nobody would call you a fucking liar, you know? Yes. And I asked both the girls that were on here yesterday if he ever encouraged them to get into sex work or make, you know, sex work pages. And they both said no. But that was like a completely different story that I heard from you and somebody else on the panel.
Yeah. And for me, because he wasn't ever really interested in me that way, as kind of Jordan said earlier, like, in his world, I am considered small. that wasn't everything that was ever really pushed on me, but I have seen it sort of not really pushed, but encouraged. Like, oh, you're gonna make so much money. You're gonna make so much money. You would make bank. Like these people are out there paying this for this and this for this. And he would get excited about talking about, let's do this video, and then you could do that video, and this video would be really cool. And he gets like really excited about talking about it and encouraging it. And so of course, maybe it's not being pushed on you, but when the person that you're trying to date or the person that you are trying to impress is telling you, let's do this, it's gonna be really cool, it's really hard for a lot of women there to say no to that and just say, no, thank you, not for me.
Okay.
Right.
One interesting dynamic about this whole thing is we had Jordan up here talking about the only time there was like this feeder concept being played out from Stefan was people he was in a relationship with. And Stefan is labeled Pearadise as like a very friendly, open, be happy with who you are, your body type of place. You're saying, or would you confirm with Jordan saying that the girls that came by that weren't part of his, like, you call it a harem? I don't know what you call it, but his little group, if they weren't in the group, he wasn't really pushing food stuff on them. Is that accurate?
To a point.
I feel like admitting you're a feeder is worse than admitting you're into getting pooped on, as you're actively hurting someone. 100%, I agree with that. Like, I'm gonna judge you a lot less for liking, enjoying getting pooped on, because that's not hurting anybody. Feeding, however, I'm sorry, yeah, for me is a hell of a difference. I mean, I'm not gonna be your partner if you like being pooped on, because that's not what I'm into. But, yo, do what you like to do, you know?
I mean, he was always happy when everyone was sitting down eating and enjoying all of that, but it never really was pushed on me, like I said, because I wasn't interested in him and he wasn't interested in me. So that was never a conversation that we had. But there were times where he was like, do you do OF? Do you? I can't remember if you do. And if you do you make any money? And I was like, well, I don't do any of that. So no. And my answer is pretty cut and dry. So that also is a different situation for me, because I, you know, if I would have said yes, I don't know where that conversation would have gone. But because I said no, it kind of stopped there.
Right. And
Were
then
you there? I was going to ask, were you there during the whole CC incident?
No.
Okay.
Foxy.
Fuck. I forgot what I was. Oh, okay. So Cass, right? Cass was his girlfriend during the time that you were there. Another thing that I have heard from quite a few women is that.
Okay, so this is actually going on for a while longer, which means we have to cut it here and come back to it another time. It won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow I have an episode with Buff Weeb, but it will be soon. So we still have to go through this episode and then through this one. And I'm being told that this whole entire past week was about Pearadise as well. And apparently Fupa and Tech are going to go to Pearadise, so that's interesting. Apparently Foxy is no longer part of this because she had a family emergency, so all that we're going to get into very soon. So definitely keep an eye out for the next episode. It might be on Monday. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make time for it tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be with Buff Weeb, so go and give him a follow if you haven't yet. We'll be on his channel tomorrow when he dresses up as a cat boy, so I'm excited about that. Definitely keep that in mind. We're also doing a donathon over on the gaming channel, because if you guys remember, we started a donathon on both channels. The one on the commentary channel, this one, ended on Tuesday, but we have been able to continue the countdown and keeping it going over on the gaming channel. So in 2 hours, you'll see me over there playing a game. We're also going to be talking about the Games Fest that is happening, the Summer Games Fest. I think today's topic is cozy games, so we're going to be talking about that. So I'll see you guys over on the gaming channel in 2 hours. iVixey plays. Let's see if anyone's on or if I can redirect to my own channel. Let's see. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for appreciating the topic as much as I am. I'm going to send you guys over to my upcoming live stream. So if you're not following there, you can do that. If you're not into gaming content, obviously just ignore it. But I'll see you guys again in 2 hours. We also have a Discord. Everyone's welcome. If you're a member, you get access to a bunch of new channels as well on Discord where we chat. We also have a community night happening on the VC in Discord every Saturday at 8 p.m. EST. So that's happening later as well. And I'll see you guys another time. Thank you guys so much. Bye, everyone.